at the SailGP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of SailGP will receive their trophies.
Okay, listen guys, let's stop messing around. Look. World champion Velista 71 from Italy. And what a tremendous performance from Italy. They got gold and they got bronze with...
Hello, good evening and welcome to all of you e-sailing fans sitting out there around the world getting ready for this exciting night. Tonight we continue what we began on this Tuesday. We go into the Open Team Race Festival and we're going into round number 3, round number 4, and in the end we will have a final. It's the last man out, but there's a certain format today. Let's just have the teams coming up here. We'll have it up here. We can see the teams coming up here. We can see round 3, that's the virtual Inter coming in there. Then we have the team German Turkey. That's Roxijoni and company together with Havuk. Then we have the top sailing team, 401 top sailors. We have the Portuguese team Suron. Number 1 and number 2 will go into round number 4. We just have here above us. And there they will meet the other Portuguese team, and they will meet, of course, the race officers, Cube, Lucas Moore, and Arthur coming in there. And I can say to you guys, this is going to be insane funny, but it's also going to be very exciting what we're going to see today. We're getting ready for race number 1, and remember, it's written 6 races, 2 losses, equals an elimination, so a team has to lose 2 times to get out of the race. So the first time is free, second time you lose, and then you are out. Let's get ready to rumble. I'm just going in there. No, they are not ready yet with the Team Race League. We're just waiting for them to come up. It should also first start in 3 minutes. So should there be any questions or anything out there, please write us. I can see Freaking Tables already with us in the chat. Good evening, gentlemen, and we meet again. Of course we meet again. We are ready to rumble. This is the finals. This is round 3. This is round 4. I know some of you already lost in round 2 and didn't come further into it, but please enjoy and have some fun with those who are ready to the next race. Those of you, it's the first time you're tuning in, it's the J17 we're going to see today. It is the most funny boat when we're doing team races. It has this agility that when it's going downwind, it has a wind shadow that's 30 meters big. It speeds up quite well. And upwind, you're not winning and losing that much. If you get a penalty, you can lose around 5 to 8 meters. But downwind, you win and lose this boat. So that's where the battle most of the time will be. But it's team race, so it's not like a fleet race, so it's all about penalizing the other. It's all about making sure your team not crosses the finish line last. And that's how it's going to be. Let's just if you're also interested in playing team race, then you could join a server like this on Discord. We'll see you back in a sec. and it's all organized on one Discord group. In there you can actually join in, and then they program the bot so you can always seek a team, you can always play together, and then you're getting a ranking list. So it's quite some team. Let's while we're waiting, I can see some of the players joining in, so let's turn on off the teams, and then let's see them join in. While we can see them join in here, we can see each team has their color going into there, and that team that have their colors are actually doing quite a job there. But let's see here, we have blue team, that's Vic Bradley, that's Bradley Adams. Then we have Vic Arthur, that's Arthur. Then we have Vic Dean. They are really they are the virtual team. Then we have another team, that's the yellow team, that's the Spanish, that is the 441 top sailing coaches. I also call them the brothers, the Paparo brothers. Two of them are on the team today, as I remember, and please write in the chat. 5 or 7 brothers in total. I covered a championship in Spain, a local club championship, where all the brothers was in there. There was only 2 competitors that was not part of that family in the final. That's Sia Paparo, that's Ramon is with us today, and then I'm actually exciting the other Paparo brothers coming in, who that is. Then we have the orange team. That's La Cuvier, and then we also see Roxy Yoni from Germany. I can see they have Stiffer Coach Croatia with them, and I can say that's maybe going to straighten that team a little bit. Then I also know they have a Vuk with them. Black team, that's Team Suong coming in. They're called Team Suong because Nuvo Neves, also knows as Suong, and he's racing offshore boat Suong. He has his team, and as I remember, Martine Fernandez is in there. No, it's not Martine Fernandez. It's D Lima, it's Alexander Mandruka, and Andre Taiseria coming in that team. So we're just waiting him to join in. We can see Casio coming in. That's Andre's name when he's coming in here. So we are waiting for the teams to join in. It's the first race. I know the race officers are shouting at them. They cannot shout, it's in the chat. But say to them, the race will start in a few seconds, and that's how it's going to be. We just need to find the chat group so we can follow everything that's going on there. But it looks like we're going into the race. Hello, Norsiet Acosta. Welcome in the chat. Don't worry, we love to be online. And I can tell you guys, while we're waiting, let's have some rumors on stake. Teams for the Nations Cup that's coming up has been assembled in different countries. 14 countries had signed up for that event. That's also going to be exciting, but I really have a good eye to the French team at the moment. One of the surprising elements there is we don't have a Sear on the team, but what a team the French has. Yes, we are getting ready. Race number 1 coming up, so let's go in. And this is race number 1, and of course we're also joining race number 1. Race number 1 coming up. It is the Team Race League. It's the Open Festival. Who will win it? Who will take it? Who will go all the way? Which team will go into the next round and meet the 2 teams that's already been qualifying? Will it be the Portuguese? Will it be the Americans? Or will it be the Spanish? And then I can see we are missing one on Team Orange. So first race has already been lost by Team Orange. Interesting call. I'm actually waiting to hear more for. I'm actually waiting for for the race officers to tell me if Team Orange already lost. Nuvo Neves and Alexandra Mandruka with a very bad start. But who's number 11? See, we have the Germans. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Lakufia is out. So it means Team Orange already lost. So is this a free ride? Is this a warm-up? Both a voice and a warm-up of voice, warm-up of what's going to happen in today's race. Let's see here. Bradley Adam, Vic Dean, they're all placing themselves here in the left-hand side. Interesting, in the radar today, we can see the wind shift actually. And we can also see in the water there's come wind shift. So small upgrade of the game at the moment. We love it. And we also have some wind today. 5.6, 5.7, 5.8 upwind. So it looks like a great upwind leg for the first time. But I can tell you already now, Team Orange lost round number 1. And that's how it's going to be. And I'm actually waiting for the race officers to tell me something. It looks like they are riding aboard. We are missing one orange player, but they are boarding, so we are also boarding race number 1. That was not the best start, the first start of today's race. Interesting here what happened, but then we'll take it from there. So let's get ready for some action. We're just waiting for them to create the next race. I know there's a little bit confusion in there today. They're waiting for some of the players. Not all has come from the start in the first race, so we'll wait them to get ready for it. And there is a question by the race officer: was there a disconnection before by Orange Team before or after the start? And I can confirm it is before the start. We saw it here on eSailing TV, so nobody can claim it was after the race. So we're waiting for a restart. We're waiting for the 6 last players to go out of the race so we can have another race. Sorry guys, we are going to wait for it, but that's how it is when we're organizing things online in the community, and that's also happening in some championship. I just have to say, when we have these official championships, whoosh, don't how can I say it? Don't get a false start or don't disconnect. Then we will have it like your boat is breaking in real life, or you didn't come to start, and then you will just get a DNF. So that's how it is. Another thing, let's talk about what's coming up the next couple of weeks. A lot of things are going to happen. Next month on eSailing TV, it looks like we're going to have 22 shows. 22 shows, guys and girls and skippers around the world. A lot of things are going to happen on eSailing TV. And the first show that's coming up is the Swiss Championship. Swiss Championship will be the 26th. That's in 9 days, the 26th of September. And it's top 10 on the world ranking lists from Switzerland going into that final. Right now we are preparing a lot of things to it. There will come a video on it about the championship within a couple of days. And that's going to be such a good game. The most interesting part is that the Team Switzerland is also part of the Nations Cup. So a lot of those players that are at that championship will also be in the Nations Cup. So interesting to see the level and how they will work against each other. The format is quite simple in there. They're going to only to do two boats. They're going to do a J boat, a J70, and then they're going to do a NACRA 17 in that Swiss Championship. And they're going to do 3 races of each and a medal race in the end with a J boat, and there will be 1 discard in total. And of course we can follow the score on Sail Ranks, the score system made by the community to the community. It looks like we're getting ready for race number 1, so let's So let's see how that will go. And yes, somebody is writing in the chat, go Kavadi. Yeah, but he's not in the Swiss Championship. He's dual citizen, and it looks like he chosen to go with the British. So Richard is not part of that championship. We know he's sailing with Swiss flag. He can do that because of his dual nationality. But his focus is more on qualifying to the World Championship in the playoffs that will come here. Start the 25th of September, as I remember. And then go on. Or is it 27? Let's see what happens there. Next one, what we're also going to do on eSailing TV the next couple of weeks or the next month is we are going to cover Bacolana. Bacolana 52. There's going to be an international event, and I know Bacolana is known for prize money, and it's an international event coming up in the new boat. A lot of you saw the new boat in the custom race, and some of you smiled a little bit about it, but it is actually because it's going to be the Bacolana boat we're going to race in Bacolana. And there will be a qualification, almost same format as we did with the eSail-DP. There will be some practice, then there'll be a qualification, and then top 10. But actually I think we managed to do top 20. We'll go into the next stage, where there'll be 2 semi-finals, where top 5 from each final will go up to the final and play for some cash money. That's a prize pool with money, so there's something to look forward to. That will happen in October, from the 8th to the 11th of October, and the finals will be the 11th of October. Next big event coming up, that's actually not inshore we're going to show here. We are going to jump into offshore broadcast also. And that will also be Bacolana. Or we have to say sailing from Genova to Trieste or Genova to Bacolana. And that's going to be a 7 days event where we will follow up with interviews. We'll follow up with the players all day long. We will do one show a day and half-hour update how it's going. We will try to capture some of you top sailors out there, some real life sailors, to speak about what they're thinking, how they're doing, how they will attack this. And I think actually there will be a very low pressure win. So, guys and girls and skippers around the world, it actually looks like we managed to start race number 1. So we'll just wait a few seconds to see if we're getting thrown out of the server. Of course we are. So that's how it's going to be. So we will join in as soon as we just rejoined the server. Race number 1 coming up. 12 skippers, 4 teams. They are not allowed to lose anything. So let's go into it. Here we go. Race number 1 coming up in this Open Team League Festival. We have blue team Vic Bradley, Vic Arthur, and Vic Dean. Then we have orange team Skipper Coach Croatia, La Cuvia, and then they got some support from YDRT. Then we have the Portuguese coming in. That is Nuva Neves. It's Alexander Mandruka, and it's Casio. And then we have a team yellow. That is Sailing's top coach 541. They have C. Paparo, Luis 54 top coach, sailing coach, and Ramon 541 top sailing coach. Here's the start. It looks like yellow team is placing themselves strategically behind Alexander Mandruka, going away from himself. Vic Arthur with a penalty. Oh, his teammate also with a penalty in there in the middle. That was Bradley Adam. Yeah. Bradley with a penalty also coming up there. So a lot of penalties in the start, but it is the first upwind leg. So let's see what will happen. Let's see how this will unfold. And I can say to you, this Open Festival is actually going to have a prize pool also. I was asked by the organizers to sponsor prizes to this event. And I have to say one thing. if it's the Turks winning, I can't send the prize pool to them, because then we will get the prizes back. Somehow we are not allowed to send letters to Turkey with elements in. Penalty here to Stibber coach Croatia. Welcome on board. The Spanish team, the Spanish Armada are ready. Opposite side, quite interesting. Vic Arthur going together with Vic Bradley and Arthur placing themselves in the left-hand side. And it looks like, according to server, they are in the lead. But as Kill the Pixel is saying, release the Kraken. Yeah, I have to say, the Octopus is coming, and they will take the lead away from these two guys, because what's happening up here is people placing themselves in the right-hand side with the wind in their favor and going in towards the first top mark. It's a very spread fleet when we're thinking this is a team race. It's almost looking like a fleet race, but it is actually a team race. And there's only one team that's together. That's the yellow team. Right now it looks like blue. Interesting tactic. Spread out all over the place. And it looks like they can actually capture the Portuguese in the we can see over here. Who's that? Casio. He might be caught in a burger. But I can say one thing, Vic Arthur way behind, and when Vic Dean and Vic Bradley is where they are, they will not be able to do the classic wall block up there. But let's see how we'll go with them. I can say to you that Kill the Pixel, he hopes that Vic team is going to win today. So let's see how that will go. Let's have it here. It looks like a Team Yellow, the Spanish Armada, top 5-4-1, top sailing. Coaches coming in. Penalty to La Cufia for sailing into top sailing coach. Nuva Neves sneaks in. Penalty to YDRT. A penalty to Alexander Mendruka. But see, the blue team, they cannot actually do that much. They need to slow down Casio. They need to slow down Alexander Mendruka. It looks like it's blue versus black in this first race. There's going to battling each other. Team Yellow and Team Orange. If they don't do anything wrong, they can sneak away. And here we have one more example. Vic Arthur with a penalty. Yeah, it's going to be blue and black. There's going to battle this first race in. Remember, and I have to get it confirmed by the race officers, the rules when we came into this race was that you are going to lose 2 times before you're out. But I think I read in the yeah, they changed it, so it's if you lose, you're out. So if you lose, you snooze. So right now everything is up. They changed the rules for round 3, so 1 loss and you're out. So black and blue are fighting for survival in this team race festival. And I can say to you, the prize pool is a very beautiful prize pool. There's only one team having these this really beautiful prizes we are giving out on eSailing TV, and that's actually, as I remember, Tim Carpentier, Enzo Ballinger and Asir when they won the first Team Race League festival. It's the first downwind leg, so a lot of things can happen. We can see one thing: Team Yellow sneaks away. And if YDRT keeps away from the battle and don't get caught by one of the blue boats with Dean over there, then they can also sneak away, because right now it's blue versus black. It's all about making sure that you're not going into that battle. And there it happened. The thing that was not meant to happen. Team Orange, the German Turk team with 2 guest players today, got a penalty. So now they really need to come back in the game, support their player, support YDRT, because he's in trouble. La Cuvia tried to come back. Troubles calling him again. He got a penalty, and I can say to you, I know one player is sitting out there and coaching them. I can see in the team chat, Havuk is in there shouting at them. No, Havuk, the carrot from Turkey, normally don't shout. He always come with good advices. But right now, it looks like it's Team Orange So great stuff by the Portuguese team, the Sion team with Nuva Neves, Casio, and Alexandra Mendruka sneaking away from being behind. And right now, it looks like orange and blue are taking the fight. Steeper Coach Croatia going backwards, ready to attack Team Dean. Vic Dean's here, but he's caught in a burger, but he can do a downwind attack in the upwind leg, and that's how it is. People are saying, hey, why don't VR don't give us gifts like green tokens or VIP credits so we can win when we're doing events like this? Maybe you should call VR and Virtual Gats Ensure and ask them if they want to sponsor events like this. I'm not sure. I've known the company for 3 years, so I'm not sure they will jump into that way. Back to the battle. Vic Dean versus Steeper Coach Croatia. Vic Arthur, Vic Bradley, opposite side. YDRT and La Kufia. They are a little bit in trouble, orange team, but luckily for Steeper Coach Croatia, he's quite a handsome guy, also quite a good guy in fighting and battling in here. They can come in and have some here. we also need to have that players can transfer money or things to each other. Oh, Steeper Coach with a penalty there. Nicely done by Dean. Did you see how he actually sneaked in nice and slowly, small turns with the boats, and boom, suddenly Steeper Coach Croatia sailed into him and got a penalty. But see, this is quite interesting. This is going to develop it this way. Team Sion just sneak away, but they need to do a wall block up here. La Kuvia, see YDRT doing the first wall block. Oh, La Kuvia sneaks a little bit away. Oh, is that a good tactic? Nice movement around YDRT, but he's on the inside. Vic Arthur in trouble. It's still a block. La Kuvia, will he capture one of the black? I think don't use the money and your energy on that. It's all about helping your teammates. And after they change the rule that one loss, you're out, then it's now or never. And it's orange against blue. And I can say to you right now, the Spanish Armada, they succeeded getting one first, second, and third. They are already in the finish. The Portuguese Armada, they are away, and La Kufia don't change, goes up there. Chase goes up there because right now, this guy are in huge trouble. Losing meters, many important meters of going upwind. That will be costly, but right now, he still managed to get the downwind action on it. 7.8, it's a slow downwind. It's a medium slow. We have seen slower in the game before. 9.3 penalty. Steeper Coach Croatia made by Vic Arthur. Now it's up to YDRT. And right now we can see La Kufia. He's battling Casio up there. I know he's German. I know they are in the chat. Maybe he should speak some with his English friends there. But also, he's one in the last one in the third part. So he needs to come back and help his friends. Vic Dean, YDRT, battle. Vic Bradley, Vic Arthur against Steeper Coach Croatia. Steeper Coach Croatia is one of the guys I know who played the most games to qualify to a qualification for one of the official races. And when we did the calculation, I thought he was playing 20 hours within 2 days to go into the final. We have Team Yellow has crossing the finish line, so they are further on. We have Team... What happened here? 2 blue boats losing to YDRT. Steeper Coach with a penalty. It's going to be interesting. Let's see it from here. Let's remove this scoreboard here, because these are the battles we're going to see. Let's see if we can see a little bit from the top. See what happens here. Steeper Coach Croatia is hunted down like a penguin, where all the orcas coming in and eating him. It's Steeper Coach Croatia, it's Vic Bradley, it's Vic Arthur. Who will lose it? It looks like YDRT. He sneaks away. Oi, La Kuvia, he broke up. Did he lose it for them? No. Who's going to lose it? It's side by side. It's over in this side. We're going to have it. It is orange team. I actually think it's orange team. Let's get the confirmation. It was Stipper coach Croatia losing it with 0.1 of a sec. So that's how it is. Goodbye to the German-Turkish team after race number 1 in round 3. And that's how the Kruger combos, that's how it can happen. When they're battling each other, they can lose pretty fast. And yeah, not much to say there. But it's goodbye because they got one loss. So right now, when we're watching the graphics up there, then we have 3 teams left. That's virtual. That's the Vic team. Then we have the top sailing coaching team, 541 top sailing coaches, and then we have the Portuguese team Sion, and number 1 and 2 goes into the next race. So next team losing is out, and then 2 teams will join into round 4. So straight on to it, straight into the battle. That's how it is. That's how it will go. So we're getting ready to the next round, where we'll find out who are in, who are out. And guys, I'm not allowed to tell it because that's the commentator's curse. But will it be the Vic team? Will it be Team Sion? Or will it be the Spanish Armada? Who will be out? Who will be in? Hello, Alberto Carrero. Welcome in the chat. Welcome on eSailing TV. And by the way, congratulations. He's going to cover the Italian Championship in Italian the 12th of October, as I remember. So great stuff there. So best of luck with that. We're getting ready to the teams coming in. So let's go in and watch some more sailing. There we go. See, Paparo, Luis is also in there. Vic Dean, Vic Arthur, Casio coming in. And yes, you can see eSailing TV Boat is in there. That's our admin team who is doing the races. And one of you guys asked, hey, can Virtual Regatta not just give us some free tokens or VIP bars or something? They actually did. They gave it to eSailing TV. So guys, sadly, the account Cube is sitting on right now and organizing this has more than 4,000 green coins. And it's only started with 5,000. But it's not allowed to be part of the World Championship. So don't worry. I think it's position number 50,200 or something, because we did one race together with a guest in studio. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's see some action. We have Team Blue is full in there. We are missing one of the yellow and 2 of the black teams. I know we're having issues in Portugal normally. In Portugal, sometimes we have something where they have some issues of connecting. We've seen it time after time in all our coverages. So Portugal and Spain has some connection issues. But so it is when we're sitting on different devices, mobile phones, tablets, and PCs, laptops, whatever we're sitting on and playing the game. It's all about the internet connection. One player is missing. That's a yellow boat. And let's see, the race officers is not shouting at them. But he's coming in. He's not written yet that that he is having issues. So we're just waiting for them. I can see it. It's Ramon we are missing. And right now there he's coming in. He's sitting in the chat room together with the other Spanish players. And this is the cool thing about team races. They're sitting and talking together, planning tactics, talking about what the issues are, talking about everything, and then we go all in there, all joined. So let's get ready to rumble. Oh, I can see. I can see who Vic Dean is. That's my dear coach. That's Dean for part of the World Championship 2019 Bermuda. The Australian is with us. He's playing to get. Oh, then we have this issue again. 2 sec. I can see it's not tonight. We're going to experience a flawless join in the events by the game, but that's also how it is. Then it's good. We can jump in and out. Ready for race number 2 coming up. Which team will be out? This is now or never. The 2 winning teams will go straight into round 4. There we go. 3 teams left. 2 teams will survive. The 2 surviving teams will join into round 4, and we just got an update for Cube. He's saying that the account we have on eSailing TV is position 51,805. So not 50,000. Sorry guys, it's me, but it doesn't matter anything here. Here we have to start again. Team Yellow, the top sailing 541 top sailing coaches are placing themselves together in behind, but this time interesting, they're sneaking away. One boat, that's Ramon, cannot sneak away. Blue team, Vic Arthur, Vic Bradley and Vic Dean. That's quite an interesting team. American and Australian sitting together and playing this. They're going to the left hand side, but they actually got covered by the Portuguese team. And if we're looking at tactics, interesting to see the yellow team, the Spanish Armada, how they're actually placing themselves in a higher position than the rest of them to push them to be able to cover the other boats when they crosses up towards the top mark. So they're going off the port side. But blue team, they are sneaking away. Only one is battling with them. That's Casio. Then we have in the middle a small battle. Hasn't started yet. Alexandra Madruka, Nuva Nevesion versus Ramon. And then we have two coming in. Wind shift for blue, yeah, but what's the radar up there in the left side? Up top left side. Huge wind in the right hand side. So if this was a fleet race, C. Paparo, Luis and Nuvo Neves has placed themselves in a good position right now. Because actually I have to say both sides placed themselves because the windsocks just changed the opposite way. So the blue team are in favorite side now. Will capture the win much better. Right now the team yellow and team black is losing. Only one is following them. That is Casio following with the blues. So Alberto is saying, yeah, that will go, but Arthur will do a mistake in a few seconds. Yeah, I love you guys in the chat room. You know the players, you know who to cheer on, who to fight with, and some of them will do mistakes of this. Rick Bradley coming first. This is quite interesting. This is the first time I see a team race where we can almost see the colors together. We almost have a rainbow, yellow, black, and blue. Not the best rainbow color, but they actually assembled into group. And as I said, because of the wind shift, Team Yellow are in trouble. And it looks like they can be in very big trouble. The only one that actually have connection with the fleet up there is Ramon. And if he gets a penalty, then it might be game over. Team Blue made a fantastic choice going to the left-hand side. And then they were lucky to catch that wind shift. So they're sneaking away, but they don't have enough space to Team Black. They will be caught in a wind shadow downwind. Alexander Mandruka, penalty. No. I have to say Ramon, the only reason he can get a penalty in that situation was because he was maneuvering his boat. He actually came from starboard going into it. So quite interesting why he got the penalty. But if you maneuvered the boat, it's coming in. But this picture we see here, this recording, 3 blue boats, 3 black boats, 3 yellow boats. It looked like a prize ceremony, but it's not. This because of that penalty to Ramon, it looks like Team Yellow are so much in deep trouble that they will have a hard time coming in. It's only Alexandra Mandruka that is able to be catched. So let's see how that will unfold. I'm not. He will be caught, but let's see coming up. Alberto said Mandruka came out from the zone. Yeah, we didn't see that actually. It looks more that when he came, that he came from the inside turn. But yeah, you're right. He didn't come from the inside. He came from port side. So that's maybe why. Mandruka with a penalty. This couldn't be worse for black team. They just managed to keep up with the blue team. And then we had the issue here. One black boat with a penalty coming in. And thank you, thank you for coming in here with it. But here we see rounding Mandruka with another penalty. And this makes the blue team sneak away. Congratulations to blue team for going into the final. But will it be the Spanish Armada or will it be the Portuguese Pirates who will join them into round 4 and be able to go into the final, where we're playing for prizes from eSailing TV today. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to see this fight. There's no reason to see the scoreboard. There we have downwind fight. Ramon with a penalty. Casio crashes into him like boarding a pirate ship to a pirate ship. So coming in. Yeah. There's so much humor in the chat that the blue team can still disconnect and lose. So maybe diss them a little bit more, or send an IP nuke, or find out where they're sitting, cut their internet connection. Then blue team will be out. See Paparo with a penalty. Casio, he's in the mood. That's the second penalty he inflicts on yellow team, but he's just sailing around. He doesn't sneak away. It just looked like he's creating a lot of noise. And right now we can see Ramon and Nuvo Neves are getting ready to battle in the lead or put up a wall block if needed. See Paparo, Alexandro Mandruka, Luis and Casio side by side. Mano, getting ready to battle. Oh, Nuvo Neves is coming down. It looks like they're going to attack it, Luis. See here. Oh, Luis just managed to go away. Nuvo Neves don't want to go further down because a penalty and too much speed, then he will not win anything. But there are two boats coming. One, see Paparo coming in, getting ready to see if he can make a small help for his teammate. But Luis, he is in trouble. In the lead, Ramon coming up. It's interesting to see this mark rounding here. And right now it looks like they're all coming from outside of the zone. They're coming from starboard, coming in. Oh, downwind attack again. And while we are watching those battles, we see Team Blue sail by, waving to them, laughing at them, maybe sending smiling faces in the game just to say, hey, we are winning this one. Luis with a penalty. It's again Casio coming in. Nuvo Neves with a penalty, but Luis is in trouble. But it's not double trouble because they're getting ready to the downwind action. Who will win? Who will lose? Who do you think is coming in? I love you what you're saying now, Alberto Guerrero, that the ferries always have some connection issues, so there's a way he can lose it if he's sitting there. Interesting. Casio versus Luis. They are sneaking away to a private battle while we have 4 other boats in the opposite side. And right now it looks like Nuvo Neves will go with Casio. It's looking like a hunting party. I've seen these animal movies with fish tunas versus small fish and big dolphins versus other fish. And there we saw the orcas coming in. But one penalty to Luis. But he's not sneaking away anyhow. Casio is following him. So Luis are now in trouble. A penalty, Alexandro Mandruka. It's side by side. It's one battle there. Who will win it? Swords and shields. It's coming in right now. Nuvo Neves getting support by Alexandro Mandruka. They're getting ready to attack Ramon. See Paparo coming in. We still have this internal battle between Luis and Casio. Maybe they know each other quite well. Team Blue already crosses the finish line. And it doesn't look like these teams will like to cross the finish line. It looks like they're going to sail out there forever. until one boat does a mistake or get a penalty. And here we might have a small situation. Casio sneaks away. Nice move by Luis going away. Casio is behind. This can be very costly. And penalty to Nuvo Neves. It's now Team Yellow has the chance to sneak away. Luis going on the inside. It's only C. Papara on the wrong side. And they are double pressure. It might be too late for Nuvo Neves. He's coming in with speed. Much speed. There's coming win. 11.0, 10.9. Another black penalty. Let's go to the finish line. No! They caught Luis on the finish line while the yellow boat sneaks over the finish line. Goodbye, Spain. And congratulations to the Portuguese Pirates for killing that Spanish boat. It was Luis, got caught by them. Great teamwork there. And Team Yellow just thought they were winning the race, but they didn't have it backed in. And then the black team hit and won this event. So that's how the cookie crumbled. So let's get ready to round number 4. The rules in round number 4 have not been changed since I came online. It is that we are doing 4 teams in there, and let's just have the teams up. It's nice graphics these guys are creating to me today. So round number 4 will be the race officers. That's Cube, Lucas Moore. I can't remember who's the last one is. On that team, I think it's Arthur also. Then we have Team Portugal. That's Martine Fernandez's team. And then we have Team Suong. That's also a Portuguese team going into it. And then as Bradley Adam is writing in the private chat, it's too easy to win. They had Team Blue, so the blue team are coming in. But amazing race we just experienced, and let's hope we have some more action. And this time they need to lose 2 times to go in there. So we're just waiting for the race officers to confirm that. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Should there be any questions, anything else, then get ready for it. Hit me while we're waiting for the teams to organize the next race, round number 4. Then we'll just have a very short break. If you like what you're seeing or you want to show it to everybody else, please like and support what we're doing. Morning, good afternoon to all of you e-sailing fans around the world. Welcome to e-sailing TV. We are in Marseille. We are at the Sail GP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of Sail GP will receive their trophy. So that's a hot one. Penalty to reload 14. Most of the boats are in the committee boat, sailing into each other. Massive penalties in this start.
Good start. This is superb. And look at the speed of the Spaniards.
From the start, and remember they're trying to hit that 0.
And we are getting ready to round number 4. The race officers created the race, so let's go in to take it. And this time we have quite an interesting team coming in. The winner of the first rounds is actually the race officers, Lucas Moore, Cube, and then we have, I can say to you, Cube is sailing with Belgian flag today and the e-sailing TV name. So so watch that. It's okay. He's using the e-sailing TV. He's also working on the channel. So so let's have some honor. But he's not going to win the prizes. This is the prizes for the winning team. I have 3 caps for the 3 boats. I know some of the teams are 4 persons on it. Then we need to find another cap. Then I have a black one to the black sheep that's not sailing. So and these fantastic caps has e-sailing TV logo on. So that's the present or the prizes they're going to fight for. We are getting ready for it. So this is the best of tonight. That's right, freaking table. It is the best teams we're coming in. This is going to be the action we want to see. So let's get into it. There we go. This is the teams. Let's have a small presentation. We know the Vic team with Vic Arthur, Vic Dean, Vic Bradley. They are blue. Then we have Team Suong. That's Casio, Nuvo Neves, Alexandra Mendruka. Then we have the race officers. They are Team Green. That's Lucas Moore, Cube. And I can't remember who the last one is. We're missing one. And then we have Martine Fernandez team, TP Semendez, TP Martine Fernandez, TPX 382 Jones. They changed their tags, so they got TP in front. So let's call them Team TP. Then we're only missing one boat. That's from the race officer group. So let's see who that is. Is that an Arthur or who it is? Let's just go in. The race officer group is consisting of Lucas Moore, Cube. It is Déjà Vu we are missing. And we have seen it before with Déjà Vu. The first player ever qualified for the World Championship. So then they're coming in. Yeah. Killing the pixel, that's right. The logo on the caps are green, so killing the green screen bar. Now I have to say to you, it's actually a blue screen we have here in studio, because then we can actually have green clothes on, so the logos are more blue than it. We are missing one player, Déjà Vu, the first qualified to the World Championship. So is this already 1 point to the race officers, or do they have a stand-in? I'm actually not sure. So let's, I'm just waiting for getting confirmation so they can start the race. But they are race officers, so they can start the race when they want to start it. But let's see how this goes. Let's see who will win it. I actually have quite a feeling about who's going to win today. But it can actually be the surprising team, if I have to say. The Vic team, that might... No, I think the most surprising team in this finals is the TP team. Semendez, Martine Fernandez, and X382 Jones. I know they're pretty good of sailing the J boat. Oh, there he comes. The qualified to the World Championship, enters the arena in the private chat and saying, "Hey guys, sorry for the delay. I was just handling something with my new Instagram profile and Facebook, because now I am a known face." Now, Déjà Vu is coming in now. He had some connection issues. So last screen boat entering in a few sec, and then we will have a start. This is the first race out of 6 possible in the round 4. And in round 4 here, we will have some issues coming in. Let's see here. Race coming up. And Déjà Vu has a new tag there. Hashtag Déjà Vu Sailing. As I told you, he has a new Instagram and new Facebook where you can follow him. So that's coming in. And right now, he's also writing in the private chat, "Please forgive me. Don't make too much fun out of me." No. We won't do that. But just because you're the first to qualify to the World Championship, and you're always the guy coming late. No, I didn't say that. So the game is on. 45 seconds to the start. And right now we can't tell much about it, except 4 teams. They can lose 2 times each. And the first team to lose 2 times, it's last man out, will be out of this race. They're battling to get in top 2. In top 2, they will go into a battle, BO3 battle, where the team first winning 2 races will win this final and the caps. And I can say to you, Déjà Vu don't have any e-sailing TV merch. Cube and Lucas Moore has a lot of e-sailing merch. They even have the official e-sailing TV clothes. So, if I have to cheer on a team, go Team Green. Nope, they are all working for e-sailing TV, so not allowed. But let's see here. TP Fernandez with a penalty. Jonesy coming in. Vic Arthur. Penalty to Dean. So Dean Forum in trouble. It's actually early morning there back home in Australia. So that might be why. Got the coffee wrong in his throat and coughing it a little bit up. Nuva Neves with a penalty. It's the first leg up win. Always interesting to see those small psychological battles. It looks like Team Pink are working together. It looks like the green team wants to kill Casio. It looks like they're actually hunting him down. Vic Arthur is coming in front of them. And that was close to be costly to him. But nice covering by him. Lucas Moore now in trouble. Mendes going in. Oh, what a survival move from Lucas Moore. Just managed to go outside of that penalty with a fast move. Don't jinx the race, they're saying in the chat to each other. But who do you think will win it? Will it be the Vic team? Will it be the race officers? Will it be the Xiong team, the black Portuguese team, or will it be a Team Portugal TP taking it? We don't know. It's interesting, but interesting again, seeing blue boat going to the left-hand side, hoping to get another wind shift in their favor. Right now, it looks like Alexander Mandruka and Nuva Neves is having a blast over here. Example, Alexander Mandruka, he can sneak into the lead. And the wind pressure are in the middle according to the radar. He's sailing into lighter wind. There's no real wind shift coming in. So that's how it goes. Yeah, that's right. Right now in the chat they are saying, hey, as long as there's only 24 meters in between boats, everything is possible. Yeah, that's right. 22 to 24 meters when they're rounding the top mark in the upwind leg. Then they can still be caught. But 26 meters, it's goodbye. So everything can happen, and especially in team race. So that's also why the first upwind leg, that's not the interesting one when there's a lot of teams. It is the second where we're going to see what will happen. Teams coming into the mark. Who will get a penalty right now? Casio will come on the inside with a little bit speed. Cube will go in and covering it. Oh, I love to see that name, E-Sailing TV, racing this race. Then we have Rick Bradley coming in. Oh, he's doing a wall block. Interesting call by Team Blue, but he also has two blue boats behind him. So he needs to pressure it. He needs to slow down the other boats, and he succeeded doing that. So Vic Arthur and Dean Forum coming back. And this time we have Lucas Moore behind, but Lucas has Cube in the lead. And we have a penalty to Deja Vu in the middle. So it's only Cube that can actually break up the whole fleet. A lot of penalties in the mark rounding. Actually, they're clustering up. It's going to be a penalty galore now downwind. And right now, it doesn't look like any teams are sneaking away. There's no team breaking a hole or anything. So it's just penalty galore. And see if we can do something about it. Let's see it from this side on Vic. Let's remove the scoreboard because that's not interesting in the battle. Looks like Team Black are ready to help each other against Team Portugal. Vic Bradley, Vic Dean, and they need to help Vic Arthur, but nobody is actually sneaking away. Only one. That's Cube. He's placing himself in the lead. That's also part of the tactic, so he can actually slow down the whole fleet if they want to. But right now, it's battle of battles of battles. They are all battling each other. Everybody can attack each other. But the two boats that are behind are Casio, and it is Vic Arthur. Let's try to see it a little bit from the top. That's always fun. Then we can see the difference, how long away they are from each other. It actually looks like Casio, and he just got a penalty. And Vic Arthur, they're almost more than 22 meters behind the boat in front of them. Cube sneaks away already round the gate mark, and we will just keep this view here because those penalties that's coming in here will have an important deal on the race, special for this guy now, Lucas Moore. But Vic Arthur, he got a penalty in the battle against Casio. Casio sneaks in. This means Team Blue needs to slow up and come down and help. So when we're going back in the race here, we can see Team Blue and Team Black are going to battle. But, oh, congratulations to the green team for actually sneaking away in that marked rounding. That was a good marked rounding and a good battle for them. So black, pink and blue team are going to battling each other up win. And let's just see the score. Cube Deja Vu in the lead. Mandruka coming in with them. He's placed here, so it's more the server making it a little bit fun. But Arthur, Cube and Deja Vu in a good position to cover the other boats. So Lucas Moore, he goes to the right hand side. Then he can come from, and actually we can see the wind will be in his favor. Then he can come from a starboard and then go in to the left hand side, covering the other boats. So Team Green are in control, but Team Black is not in that much control. They have 2 boats in the lead, but we have one guy behind. The Casio cock from Portugal. He is having some issues and troubles. Then the server says Vic Arthur is way behind. He's over here. I'm not sure that. It looks more in my eyes that Casio are the boat that's having the hardest time at the moment. Lucas Moore, Deja Vu, E-Sailing TV. That's Cube. They are sneaking away. Congratulations to Team Green. They cannot go in. Yeah, Casio is a little bit doomed. That's right. And now when we see it from this angle, we can see how far away he is. 30 meters behind his teammate. The second last, that's Semendez. And he's battling with Vic Dean. So Vic Dean don't battle with Semendez. And they all focus on Alexander Mandruka. Then it's goodbye Team Black. But it's actually looking a little bit black for Team Black. They are going black. Let's make a little bit jokes with black. It's a blackout, or he's not able to throw some wind shadow up at them. It's only black sea in front of him. So he's more than 30 meters behind. So it's only if they're doing a well-timed wall block up here. Team Martine Fernandez on the inside. There's no wall block. Yeah, a little wall block from Mandruka. Will it succeed? Yeah, this time blue team are in trouble. See, the green, the race officer are coming in. So that's how it comes. But I believe Vic will be blue at the end. Yeah, maybe the victory will be blue in the end. But let's see here. They managed to do a wall block, but then we have a double penalty to the black team. The blue team with a penalty. If Semendez goes away from this battle, see, he sneaks away, and then it's blue versus black. So the worst thing that can happen in this exciting battle we have here is that Semendez is getting a penalty. But right now it looks like he's keeping himself out of the battle. Yeah, there we go. Vic Arthur with a penalty by Casio, Nuvo Neves with a penalty. Semendez sneaks away. So it is going to be black versus blue, and Semendez keep just sailing away from it. So green and pink team are away. Penalty to Vic Dean. There we go. Casio, Vic Arthur, Nuvo Neves, Vic Bradley. Who of these 3 boats, or 6 boats, black or blue, will be the losers? Will get the first point. And remember, 2 points and your team out. And it looks like we're going to have a mano-a-mano battle here. See what happened here. Vic Arthur with a penalty. There's so much wind pressure that Casio actually can sneak away. See what he's doing. He's trying to make a gap. Penalizing him. How big a gap could he create in 11 seconds? Not good enough. Only 20 meters. So now the other teammates coming for the rescue. Vic Dean, Vic Bradley. Guys, you have to sail through the finish line, not away from the finish line in this. So let's see how it's going in here. Vic coming in. Vic Dean, Nuvo Neves, Vic Bradley, Casio. Casio is in the middle. It's 2 versus 3. We just have a cross up there by Mandruka. They're taking the chance. This can be very costly. We saw in the last race with the Spanish, they believed they had won, and then they sailed away. So Casio coming in. Let's see how it's coming in here. Casio, can he defend it? Oh, penalty to Vic Arthur. So now sell. It is Team Blue losing it no matter what happens. Kashok takes it. And Team Blue gets the first point in round 4, race number 1. Nice battles in there. And again, I have to say, Team Green, one team was in control in this race. We sometimes see that when there's 4 teams, and again we saw one team sneak away. But you jinxed it in the chat, so Team Blue getting the first point, and that will end up having 1 point on the account. They have to have 2 points to lose the race. And it's quite interesting with this blue team because there are quite some good sailors in there. Dean Forum, also known as First Loser, he was at the World Championship 2019 in Bermuda. Fantastic guy. He is he's a pilot. Right now he's sitting home and using his time to play some Virtua Regatta, having fun. It's early morning down there. And Dean, I know you're not watching the show. Maybe you are. Maybe you start coming into the social medias this way. But normally he's not on the social medias the same way as we others are. So let's see how it goes. I can say to you, next round is coming up, and this time Deja Vu was the first to enter the race. I have to talk him up a little bit. He was the last to enter race number 1, but this time he's the first, and none of the other teams has entered the race. That is amazing. Congratulations to Deja Vu for developing your skill to come on time. And there we go. We're getting ready to it. We have the race officer, the captains from Blue and the captain from Pink team joining in. The Green team are already here. And then let's see the Black team also coming in. So, who will win or lose? Will it already be a goodbye to Team Blue? Will they be in so much trouble that that point they just got will cost them so much? Or will something else happen? Always an interesting call, always interesting to see, but that is how it is. While we're waiting for the players, let's just have a small commercial. If you like what they're seeing here, then join the server called Team League. And it looks like we have quite some slow teams today. They're giving themselves all the time. But as I said, there are sometimes some issues with the connection, with the internet connection around Europe. Actually, we experienced it while we've been doing live shows with the players in studio. Suddenly they didn't have connection, or we actually experienced it by measuring the internet. That we can see sometimes it dropped dramatically. In this studio we have 1,000 connection. And then even then, we can still experience that suddenly it drops to 50-50. And we don't know why, but that's how it is nowadays in these new times. This is one of the blue boats that was Dean we had here behind watching everything. And Dean, he's quite an interesting guy. I really enjoyed him. Now I know World Sailing just got a new official partner for the sailing together with VR. They got this Mount Gay Rome, and I have to say, on Bermuda, where Dean and I and also some of the other players had quite a few of dark and stormy. That is Grosling's rum we had there. Nice and tasty, and actually, if you're sitting home and relaxing, watching this and getting ready to take a nap or going to bed, then enjoy this battle we're going to see here together with a beer or a nice good dark and stormy. Some boats still missing. We are missing one black and one pink boat to start the races. So let's hope they are getting a little bit in. Alberto Carrero, Thomas, are you streaming the Nations League? Yes, I am. But I also hope some of the national streamers will stream their races. But it looks like we are going to stream all 16 races that's coming in there. So we will do a huge coverage of it when it's organized. We don't know the time and dates yet, and we also hope Alberto Carrero to see the Italian team join in, because last time I saw the list from World Sailing, there was not written Italy on it, and Italy can actually join in because they are part of the world ranking list. So I'm hoping to see the Italians also. Right now it's 14 teams in there coming in. Yeah, how does the Nation League works? I'm not allowed to tell about the format yet, but I can say to you, the format will be a little bit like Davis Cup in tennis. Two countries are meeting each other, doing 9 battles, and each battle are giving 1 point to a team. And when a team has won 5 battles, they will go further on to the next round, and so it will be all the way through. Then we will have what I can read me through. There will be a starting round where they will positioning the teams. They will make a ranking list out of it, all about where they are positioning themselves in that open race. And then after, there will be nation versus nation, either in the evening or in the morning. And then there will be first knockout phase, and then there will be a quarterfinal, a semi-final, and then a final. Yeah, French versus Italy in the finals. Yeah, that's quite exciting because I'm seeing the teams that has been formed. The French team looks really strong. The Italian team looks really strong. But I have to say, the German team is not either for fun. And I'm excited to see the Danish team. Don't underestimate the Danes, because in the dark, hidden rooms, the Danes has been playing a lot. I know that. I'm a Dane myself, and I know it might be Lucas Morte as the captain, and he will not allow a team to join in a Nations Cup without being practiced. But it's also, I have to say, we will have certified players in there. We'll also have female players in there, and all of those will have key roles in this Davis Cup. So it's also about how you train your team and how good you perform on the day. Round 2 coming up in this round. Race 2 in this round 4 is coming up. We're starting with some few penalties. A false start to Semendez, a false start to Deja Vu. But I'm not afraid. It's an upwind. It's the J boat. It will cost you 5 to 8 meters. I know the server is saying Rick Bradley is 32 meters in front of Semendez. But in these measurements, upwind, it's from the nose of the boat to the nose of the boat. So coming in. How many players will there be on each team in the Nations Cup? 10 players. And one of them is the captain. And so they cannot mix it around, and there will be rules which players there's allowed to play each round, because there will be very different formats. And actually, I can tell you so much that the format looks quite fun. It's not all done yet, but it's almost in position. That's why we can't tell how it's going to be. But I know there will be a formal press release from World Sailing about it when it's coming in. So, Jones, X382 Jones from Portugal. The first time we saw this young lad, we saw he had a lot of followers and fans on Twitter. He's playing the J-Boats League that's been organized by Best Esports Team. And the J-Boats League, I have to say, very, very huge league they organized down there. This young lad has managed to be in 6 out of 12 finals. That is amazing stuff. Fernandez is also one of them. We have seen it. He came sneaking in a little bit. He was not that consistent as X382 Jones, but one guy, Martine Fernandez, living in the countryside. He's in here. Let's see. There he is. He has been in 10 out of 12 finals in the J-Boats League. And as I remember, he won 2 of them. And that was prizes to the winners there. Great stuff. Vic Arthur coming in. Vic Dean, Vic Bradley. This time it looks like blue team taking the lead and also the lead behind. So will they save their dear friend Arthur? Will there be a good communication in British or English or American or Australian in there? Funny if they're getting angry at each other, how all the strong words will be, but when they're getting angry. But let's see how this go. Green team positioning themselves in the middle. It looks like pink team has a chance to make a breakaway if it's not going wrong for Fernandez. But let's see how this will unfold. It is the first mark rounding, so it's not now. It's going to be exciting now. It's just how will this unfold? But let's see. But I can see black team has a new player in there, Santos. That is their substitute coming in playing. Oi, Bradley putting in a wall block, penalizing Martine Fernandez. Another wall block made by Nuvo Neves. Penalty to Cube. Penalty to Deschavou. So it's opening up. It looks like they're going after green team. So green team in trouble. Let's see how they're coming in. So that's how it will come in there. Let's see. Vic Bradley going downwind. Santos in trouble. Is this a good substitution? Putting in an unproved player in this race. And I have to say, I've only seen Santos 2 times before on e-sailing TV. So is he made by the right stuff? Is he an e-sailor? Is he a sailor of DNA? Does he know how to do piracy? Or else they will lose the race, because just beside him we have Deschavou. Deschavou, he knows a lot about e-sailing. He also knows a lot about piracy. He knows how to play with the game. But green and black are behind, but blue didn't sneak away. But it looks like we can have a breakthrough to pink team, so they might have a chance to have a free race. All about how Fernandez react in the game against Vic. Small battle. We can see Mandruga going on the inside. Vic trying to go. Vic Arthur trying to go on the other inside. Penalty Deschavou in the battle against Nuvo Neves. But it doesn't. Yeah, it will inflict a little bit. Actually, it will put green team in a little bit of trouble here that he got that penalty. But there's still contact to all the boats in the lead. But it looks like Team Pink has the chance to sneak away. Will it be Team Portugal taking a victory in this race and avoiding getting a point on the account? Right now it actually looks like Team Green, the race officers, and Team Black are going to battling it out, because they are actually getting quite a gap up to Team Blue and Team Pink. It's only Alexander Madruga that can make a lot of trouble with the blue teams up there. You can see he's here in the middle, but he's not in a position, because right now Dean Forum is actually covering him, or can covering him and penalizing him. So he will not sneak away. We're seeing Deschavou, he's going to the right hand side all by himself, sailing into lighter wind, but the windsocks up there are saying the wind is coming from the right hand side. So interesting what's happening here. Let's see the windsock. Can we see it here? No, there's no windsock on the boat in spectator mode anymore. So, and then we have Cube here behind, also quite a gap up. So Lucas Moore, Cube, Deschavou behind, and they only have Nuvo Neves behind them. And if they are slowing more down, getting a bigger gap actually to Santos, then they only need to kill Nuvo Neves to be able to not lose it. Then they only have one guy to blame or to attack. Mandruka coming in, throwing dirty on Deschavou and Lucas Moore. It's now we're going to see what will happen for the downwind action. It's now we're going to see the gap in between the teams. It's now we're going to decide who will get a point on the account. And it looks like blue team is trying to sneak away also. Pink is away. They will not be in the battle for the last positions. Has blue team made a gap down there to the others? Did they come back in it, or will they get another point on the account? So let's see. But black team, it's the second time they're going to battling it. Will they survive this time, or can they actually get a point on their account? Blue team rounding: Vic Bradley, Vic Dean, Vic Arthur, Chorus, Santos. Nice move by Santos. Alexandra Mandruka coming in, but see, Nuvo Neves so way behind it, trying to do a wall block. It succeed. Cube with a penalty. Oi, Deja Vu with a penalty. Double kill by Alexandra. That is how it is. But blue team is not all the way. Santos can still put dirt into the machinery, but it looks like it's black versus green. So, and that's how it's going to be. Another wall block, another penalty. This time it's a penalty again to Deja Vu, but it's a hard one. It's 3 versus 2, and then they can get support from the lead. So congratulations to pink and blue for sneaking away. And now it's interesting who will survive, who will get a point, and who will get killed. This will be black or it will be green. Battle here. First loss. Oi! That's a huge loss by Nuvo Neves. It's a downwind loss, and there's win 12.8, 13.0. That will be a 50 meters gap. He will not be able to capture Deja Vu in a wind shadow. So if Deja Vu survives this battle with Alexander Mandruka, it does. Another kill for Deja Vu. That's the right time to do it. Let's go to the top view just to see the gap. It is a point for black team. Deja Vu for the win. That is a point to the Portuguese from Team Seong. Great stuff, great battle. That was a heartbreaking attack. He just killed Seong when he tried to kill Deja Vu. So nice defending, and then made a counter attack. And then he got supported by Alexander Mandruka, and he nailed him. So 1 point to black, 1 point to blue, 0 point to pink, and 0 point to green. But again, we're seeing one team sneak away, taking first, second, and third. And we just need to get the confirmation. Black team with 1 point. So 0-0, 1-1. That's how the standing is. Yeah, Deja Vu, he's unbreakable. I have to say, he's really doing a great job in there. And I really love to do this this broadcast today, because it's more relaxed. It's we are seeing we're seeing other sides of the players. We're seeing how you guys actually can do piracy. But I can say to you guys, I don't hope Team Green is winning. Yeah, for Deja Vu, I hope Team Green win. But for the rest of the team, I don't hope, because then they will not get a cap. And Cube, Lucas Moore already have e-sailing gear. So that's how it's going to be. We'll get ready for race number 3. We have 2 teams that has a chance to be knocked out straight away, but we also have 2 teams there's no point on the account. So this can be a long night. This can be a long fight for going into the final. And remember, top 2 of the teams will go into a BO3 final afterwards. So when we get rid of 2 teams, then we'll go straight into a final. And I just need to find out in which group they are communicating about codes and everything, because right now they are not using the chat. They're using the chat room anyhow. So that's it. We're getting ready for race number 3. Chat, guys watching it, who will lose, who will win? Who do you think will get the next point on the account? Will it be goodbye to the black team? That's Team Seong, or will we say goodbye to the Vic team? Quite interesting. What will happen here? The players are joining in, and again, I have to say that I'm pretty proud to see the e-sailing TV team doing such a good win. Yeah, obvious Vic will win it. No. That's I'm not sure the blue team will win it. I know they will win the next point. Yeah. So Vic team will be the first team being knocked out. That's what the chat is saying at the moment. But let's see how that will unfold. Let's see how it can go in. If you are interested in some of the mercs that we are sending out as prizes today, then you actually go into in the chat today. We are posting some links. You can go into eSailing TV supports line, our line work, and then you actually can buy t-shirts, polos, caps. We had a lot of cool things in there. We also have some carrier bags if you want that with our logo on. We're waiting for the last player to come in, and again it looks like they're having some issues in Portugal with connection, because again it is the Portuguese boats having issue. So all boats almost in, one boat missing. That is Xiong, the black team, and that's not a good start for them. Santos, will it be him? No, it will not. It's Casio going in. So who will be the other one? That will be Nuvo Neves, Santos, and see Nuvo Neves is writing in the private chat who he wants to have to join. Is it going to be Santos or who? We will see that in a few seconds. Right now we are waiting for, it's Mandruka, yeah, sorry. Will it be Mandruka or Santos? I'm not sure who it will be, but let's see. It will be Santos. Mandruka has some issues, so we'll come to the substitute in race number 3. Will that be the turning point? Will that be the point where they are going to lose this race because Santos joining in? He actually did a very good race in the last one, so let's see if he can continue on doing that. The race has been turned on. We are waiting to 1 minute to the start. Then we can see if we're going to restart or what we're going to do. There we go. No thing. So 3 pink. Nope. The blue team is out. Restart, restart, restart. So it's before the start came, so we're going to have a new start. And we just got a confirmation from the race officers that they have appointed a winner of the whole race today, because that was the only team not going out of the server. So Team Green has won today, and they're asking us not to stream anymore. No, that's not the case. We are waiting for the teams to join in. This time we have some issues again with Portugal, the Team Black. It looks like there are some connection issues back home in Portugal. So let's see how fast it will go and when it's sorted out. Black and pink team has issues. The last race is actually Team Blue. It was Vic Arthur not joining in. And as people are writing, it's always Arthur. So, and there we have it. Race 3 coming in. It's still who will get the points, who will lose it, who will win it. We actually don't know yet, but We are crossing in. We are going to see which two teams we'll have in the final. Right now we are waiting actually for the teams to join in so we can find the winner or find who is going into it. We have 1 point for the new viewers to the blue team with Vic Arthur, Vic Bradley. No, that's not Vic Bradley, that's Vic Bradley. And Vic Dean. Routine sailors in a high level, I have to say. All the sailors are. And then we have 1 point to Casio, Nuvo Neves, and this might be Mandruka or no, that's Santos having this boat. They also have 1 point, so a loss to black or to blue, they will be out of it. So right now we have 0 points to Team Pink, 0 points to Team Green. And the Portuguese are riding 1 minute before we are ready to start. We have some technical issues. And that will do that we will just take one break so I can get something to drink. We are at the SailGP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of SailGP will receive their trophies.
Okay, listen, guys, let's stop messing around. Look. World champion, Velista 71 from Italy. And what a tremendous performance from Italy. They got gold and they got bronze with...
It's always funny to see some of these small videos we have for the short breaks. Some of them are already a year old. It's a year since we went to Bermuda. That's actually next month at around this time. We flew into Bermuda, landed with the plane. That's not possible in these corona times at the moment. Came to a very hot place, and I remember I had a tripod with me, one of these camera tripods. And when I flew from Denmark from Britain to Bermuda, there was no issues. But when I had to fly home from the airport Bermuda to Frankfurt, then suddenly they were afraid it was a weapon. But let's get ready into it. The race is on. Who will get the point? There we go. We are ready. 1 minute to the start. Let's just be here at the committee boat. I don't know if there's something special out here. It looks like the boats love to sail together here at the committee boat. Just trying to penalize each other. Just trying to do some things. So there we go. 40 seconds to the start. It doesn't look like any boats are going to the pin end, but we know one thing is for sure. They will all cross the starting line within 30 seconds. And to those of you that are sitting and relaxing and getting ready for this race, cheers, mates. So, race is on, 10 seconds. They're placing themselves. Team Green, that's Cube with a penalty. Vic Arthur with a penalty. Doesn't inflict anything on Arthur or on a Cube, but Vic Arthur will have a slow start. Another penalty to Cube, but also Jones get a penalty. Nuvo Neves with a penalty. Team Black with a terrible start. So that might already seal the deal, but they have two boats in the lead and one boat behind. We saw that in race number 2 where they lost. But so it's all about who will sneak away and who will not sneak away. It's the first upwind leg. So everything can happen. Cube following Nuvo Neves. Deja Vu is being covered by Santos and Casio, Lucas. They're going to the left-hand side. It's all about what the wind shift will do up there. I'm not sure what will happen. Right now in Virtual Regatta Inshore, the last couple of weeks, it has been, we haven't been able to calculate what's going to happen. But it looks like the color is changing a little bit. We have a wind shift coming from the right-hand side that will give Team Portugal, Martine Fernandez and Cube from e-tailing TV the advantage if that is happening. And it looks like that's what's going to happen in the middle and the left-hand side. But in the right-hand side, where Martine Fernandez is going into that wind zone, it's going opposite. So he needs to cross a little bit, but it's not a fleet race. Opposite side, battle here. Deja Vu with a penalty, Lucas Moore with a penalty. It looks like the rest of the teams want Team Green to lose. And actually, this is a very costly penalty to Lucas Moore and Deja Vu, but don't write them out of the race. We saw in the last race and in the second downwind leg how Deja Vu just killed 2 players and won that race for them and giving Team Black 1 point. Team Black, Team Blue has their backs against the wall. If they're getting a pit point, they are out of this tournament. They are out of this open festival, team race festival. So, but Team Blue, Green and Team Pink, they can actually take a point without it happening anything to them. Now we're seeing something interesting. The blue team are sailing together. We have a small aggressive attacks on the black team, but it's Lucas Moore that's way behind, trying to come on the inside, but he has in front of him Cube and Deja Vu, but Deja Vu is not in a good position, so it's all up to Cube to make a wall block to make his teammates coming back. Let's go up to the top mark. Let's see the mark rounding. Right now, Cube is covered by Martine Fernandez, but Martine Fernandez also wants to cover a little bit on Santos, because there we have Nuvo Neves coming from behind, coming in from starport, and he will come in with speed, but it's Martine Fernandez first. Cube needs to go behind. He will not be able to take a penalty here. So rest of the boats coming from the outside of the mark rounding zone, so he cannot break down and do a wall block. Then he needs to take the lead. He's pressuring Team Fernandez. Martine Fernandez, Casio with a penalty. See Lucas Moore way behind. See double block coming in. It's both Team Portugal and the administrating team Cube putting in, inflicting 2 penalties to the blue and making the fleet coming together. But still Lucas Moore behind, but he's not more behind that he can actually go into the battle and throw some dirty air. So everything is open again in the first downwind. Let's try to see some action from the top side. Always interesting to see how the boats are crossing each other here. Penalty to Jonesy. See Lucas Moore back in the race. Casio in a trouble. Lucas Moore trying to go on the inside on Jones. We have Martine Fernandez attacking Vic. Penalty to... I can't see it. Number 11. That must be Mendes with a penalty made by Cube. So a lot of things are happening here. Let's keep this view also here. Martine Fernandez trying to come back and flick penalty on Cube. He missed that one. Another penalty on Mendes. That's actually bad news for Team Pink. What's happening right now? Because Team Pink getting another penalty. Lucas Moore attacking Jonesy. So Green team are in the middle now. They are in position where they can attack black team, but Team Pink has 3 boats in behind everybody. We can see it here on the score when we're coming in that the pink team are in trouble and green team are actually a little bit in control right now. Interesting. Will pink team get the next point, or what will happen? Another penalty to the Portuguese. Team Portugal in trouble. Will they call for help, or will they just take that point? Double penalty, Team Green. Might not only one. Martine Fernandez inflict the penalty on Cube, but he didn't manage to do it on Lucas Moore. This still makes a good battle in between Team Portugal and the organizers. But I can see Team Blue will sneak away, but Team Black will be in trouble if not Nuvo Neves and Casio gets a breakthrough. I'm not sure Nuvo Neves is covered by Mendes and Deja Vu. They're getting ready to attack him. So that's how it's going to be. Team Blue will win this race. I'm pretty sure of that. Something really wrong has to happen. So they will not get a point. But black team in trouble and pink team in trouble. Looks like green team are in control how to inflict damage and cover the under. And again, we are getting remember people are sitting on Wi-Fi connections or 4G, so that might kill their race. Or we can just send in an IP nuke. Actually, I can find the IP address for you guys and write in the chat. And then if you can find the good old program called IP nuke, then you can nuke his IP address and then his computer will just crash and has to start over. So that's how it's going. So just say if you want that, then we can make some fun with the leading boats. Vic Arthur, Vic Bradley and Vic Dean is sneaking away. Let's take that story about IP nuke afterwards. I'm a little bit older, or I'm not that old when it's into e-sailing, but in old days when I went to school, to college, then the computer was all new in the education system, but all of us had it at home, so we knew how it works. And then on the school there was a 100 computer, and at that moment they had a program called Ghost. So they were deleting every week. They were deleting all the programs that we installed on them and removed things. Let's just see here. Team Blue will sneak away, and but they didn't find out that we hacked that server. So every time they ghosted, all our programs came into it. Team Green in good position. Pink in trouble. Black in trouble. As I said, Team Black are in trouble in this race. And then we got the IP addresses of all computers in the school. So when people are sitting doing some really serious work, or somebody told us not to play the computer on the computers, then we IP nuked their computers, even the teachers, and they couldn't find out what happened. They just thought it was technology going in there. So while I've been speaking about old days, we see Team Blue and Team Green sneak away. That's giving that battle I said that might happen, that Pink and Black is going to attack each other, and that will be very, very costly here. That's going to be very, very costly when we're seeing it here. We can see how it's sneaking in here. It's Xiong, it's Casio, it's Mendes, all of them coming in here in a few sec. So, will it be Pink? Will it be Black? Let's remove that scoreboard away. Penalty to Casio, made by Jones. I have to say, it's routine. Oh, middle routine versus routine here. Casio are behind. Let's go to the 2D mode just to see it here. See, they are spinning around. Penalty to Jones. That's a very costly penalty. No, we had a disconnection. Was it? No, it's back again. It's just a jumping boat. Wow, that was a warp jumper there. I thought there was a disconnection. Suddenly, Martine Fernandez boat was gone, but it's back again. See, they're trying to catch up Casio. Penalty to Jones. Penalty to Martine Fernandez. So it looks like Team Pink is getting that one. We can see it from here. Yeah, 1 point to Team Pink. So points to the Pink. So 3 blue boats in the lead, 3 green boats, 3 black and 3 pinks. That's actually a very beautiful scoreboard. So showing everything, but that means there's only one team with 0 points, that's green. So everybody has a chance to lose now and be the first team to be knocked out of today's race. And that's how it's going to be. And you can see there's a lot of blinking light here in studio. 2 sec, I just need to fix a light over here. It looks like one of... And it also smells like it's burning, so we just need to fix that. So we are back in studio again. Interesting what's going to happen, because right now we're going into race number 4, and I'm pretty sure we'll see the first team to be knocked out now. And remember, there's only 2 teams need to be knocked out, and then 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 it's time for the final, and that's going to be a BO3. So, who will be Run, Thomas, Run? Yeah, it's not a fire, but it's still one of these light things is smoking a little bit. That's how it is. I think it might be a fly flying into it. It smells like death, but it's not a fire. Don't worry. Yeah, there's OCD, so it's very good colors we have in there. So let's have it here. We can see I can see the teams are joining in, but again, we're waiting for the Portuguese. They're coming in now, so there might be some internet issues in Portugal. And we will just zoom in. Let's zoom in. They're joining in now. So we are getting into it here now. We are in race number 4. We are in a position where three teams will get will have a chance to get out of this. Will have a chance not to get into the final. And I have to say, if this green boat is continue sailing this way, that's Lucas Moore, then he might have a hard time to come back in the race. Now I know it's him or Arthur. There's control of the starting key, but we can also wait for hours to see see what's happening. And a good night to you, Alberto Carrero. Sleep well. Have fun out there in UK. Stay safe. Stay home and have some fun. Yes, let's. We're waiting for the Portuguese to join in. And that's always them we are waiting for. Internet issues, that's how it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. We can't do anything about it. We can only wait. So, I'm a little bit quiet. The reason why is because I need to inspect the lighting. I have to say, it's really smoky in there, but nothing is burning. Something is melting a little bit. That's also how it is. Technique in the studio. That's how it is. But this is also a burning final. It's burning hot for 3 of the teams. They will be out. 1 player missing. It's one of the Portuguese sailors from Team Black, and they might be in the biggest trouble. They have been behind in most of the races, and that's how it's going in. So let's get ready to rumble. Last boat, please come in so we can start the race. Any questions, anything? Who will be the first team to be knocked out? Until now, none have said blue. Will it be black? Will it be blue? Will it be pink? Or will we have a point for green? And then we'll have all open the next 2 races to see who will be out. So there we go. There we go. We can see here we're still missing 1. We're still missing 1 boat. Is it Santos or it's no, Santos is in there, so it's Mandruka. We might missing. So Cube is riding. It's not the green team that will lose this race. I think maybe the race officer would call it's black team losing it and ask the black boats to go out of the race, and then we can actually have almost have the last race for the final, because if pink and or blue then loses, then it's out. Yeah, I know that Team Green was called winning the whole event because of the first disconnection of all the teams, but we are still waiting for the boats to come in here. Who will win the prizes? Who will win these fantastic, beautiful caps? And these caps has one special ability, especially when you're in this studio. Then you can have a hole in your head, in your forehead, if we do it right. See, there we have it. It's the white version. I also have a black version, but it's the white version we're putting out there today. E-Sailing TV cap. It's It's actually a beautiful cap, and it's not printing. It's actually sewed on, so it's really good quality we have here. Give one cap away from to the audience. Oh, I did it before, and then it was a guy from Turkey winning. It's Kasiyaka actually. Actually, Havuk has been winning one cap. Kasiyaka has been winning one cap. And every time I send a present to Turkey or a prize to Turkey, I'm getting it back 1 month after with a stamp on. Not allowed it to be imported to Turkey. Maybe it's too high quality. I don't know. Or this is just something with EU and Turkey, and we are not allowed to send things that way. Can we have a shout out for Cube? Yeah, we can. But it looks like right now that Team Black is on toilet, and we just have in the private message has a poo. But I have to say one thing to Team Black. I know a guy called KZ7, Matt Blanky. He qualified for the World Championship sitting on a toilet and playing the game. And he qualified as number 8. And his wife was so mad on him because every time he went to toilet, they just got a newborn child. He sat there for half an hour, if not an hour. And she thought he had a really, really hard or really, really bad stomach. But he was just playing Virtual Regatta Inshore to go to the first World Championship 2018, Sarasota, Florida. So being in on a toilet is not bad. And actually you can be very focused and have all the time to play the game. Except if you're sitting in Portugal and don't have a Wi-Fi in the toilet. Then you need to be in my house. We have Wi-Fi all around the house, but also outside. So we can actually go down to the forest and still be online. So we are waiting for 2 boats now. It's 2 black boats. It's 2 Portuguese. I think the race officers will call it game over black. Nuva Neves, Casio is in there. We're only missing 1 boat. Santos or Mandruka. Who of them was caught in the toilet, eaten by a monster, or the Kraken came there? We don't know. But let's go in game and see them. And that could also be a tactics that we're waiting for the opponents. So some of the other players will fall asleep. And I have to say, for a live TV production point of view, it's pretty hard to wait so much for players. Because that will scare away the viewers. But I know now it's the core community out there. So I can see we still have the same amount of viewers on all the time. Amazing. Thank you guys. Please like and share. Let's get ready for it. There we go. 12 boats for the start. 1 minute to the start. 3 boats or 3 teams in trouble. It's black, it's blue, and it's pink. All of them in trouble of getting a penalty. No, not getting a penalty. Getting a point, and then they will be knocked out of the race, and that will be very, very costly. So let's see how it goes. Let's see who will go into it, who will join this, who will go all the way to the final. There's only room for 2 teams, and it will be a BO3. Right now they are penalizing each other. Deja Vu with a penalty, X382 with a penalty, 5 seconds to start. 2 pink boats starting with a penalty. Most of the boats going to the left hand side. Deja Vu straight away. X382 Jones went upwind, and a penalty to Martine Fernandez. And they're almost penalizing each other also. Luckily for them, Wick Bradley with a penalty. Blue, black, pink. All of them can be out of the race after this race number 4. It's the first leg upwind. And right now it looks like we have a huge wind shift, and we actually have some wind pressure on this game. Whoa, this is cool. We have wind pressure. It's a hard breeze from the right hand side where Deja Vu, Lucas Moore, Santos, Nuva Neves and Kasia going out to. And right now it looks like they're attacking each other, but it might be a trick to cross in. Deja Vu is covering Nuvo Neves, Santos, and Casio. Opposite side, Vic Arthur, Martine Fernandez. Actually look like Jones and Martine Fernandez having an issue here. And if Jones loses this battle over here with Vic Arthur, then it could already be a hard time for Team Pink. And will we then say goodbye to Team Portugal? We actually don't know. We will find out later. We will find out how that will go. Race number 4, first upland leg. It's not now it's interesting, but it's actually interesting to see that blue and pink are okay way behind. They already got a huge gap up to the leading boats, and that can actually be costly because blue team doesn't have any boats in the lead. Pink has one boat, but he's fighting for his position against Cube over there. That's tremendous. And if green and black just talk a little bit together and do not attack each other, then we have already a small mini final of who will get out of the race first. Let's see how this will unfold. Let's see how this will go. It's race number 4. For all the new viewers, I can see a lot of new viewers just entered the stream. This is the Open Team Race Festival. The qualification was played Tuesday. Today it's Thursday. This is round number 4 out of 5, because the 5th round will be the final, and that will be a BO3 in between the 2 winning teams, or the 2 teams qualifying for that. And those 2 teams we will find among these 4 teams. And they are right now racing a format. Oh, green getting a penalty there. I don't know why Mendes had to do that. He's on pink, so I know why. Oh, he managed also to penalize Lucas Moore. Great stuff there. So now Deschavou needs to put up a wall block and assemble the fleet. They are playing a format where it's all about being last is out. So the last boat crossing the finish line is getting a penalty, getting a point for the whole team. And in this format, in this round, they're only allowed to have 2 points on a team, and then they will be knocked out of the tournament. Lucas Moore with a double penalty dropping down. He's in trouble, but luckily for him, he has 2 of his teammates in the lead. Another penalty, this time to the blue team. It looks like it's blood rage for Team Pink, but let's see how it is. Vic Arthur, Vic Dean, Vic Bradley throwing dirty on each other. Cube with an attack, but what a bad attack by Cube. He attacked Santos, and then he went so much downwind that he lost 8 meters on it. So that's really killing it. But there are a lot of penalties, a lot of battles, a lot of things are happening here. Let's keep the view here, because all teams have boat behind. All of them can lose. It's only black team, they only have 1 boat behind, but the rest of the fleet are in the same line of sight, and they have a chance to lose points. But it's the first downwind race, so everything can happen. Everything can happen. And there it happened. What was not allowed to happen? Santos, the substitute on the black team, got a penalty. 2 blacks in the lead, 1 black in behind. And it's not black people I'm speaking about, it's black team, it's black boat here. So then we have Team Pink here behind also with X382 Jones. But see, they're all pushing Santos, because that means that all the work his teammates in the lead are doing is very bad, because they need to slow up. They need to come back and help him. Martine Fernandez with a penalty. Vic Dean also in trouble from blue team. Is it the blue Vic team we are going to say goodbye to? But this is an interesting call. Santos going all by himself to the right hand side. And when we watch it from top here, then we can see he's actually taking the longest distance towards the top mark, where those going to the left hand side is taking the shortest. I'm not allowed to tell you why I can see that. That's just something you can see when you have been playing this game so much. We have. Hello to you, Petit. Welcome in this last is out. Team race. We are in race 4, round 4. 3 boats, 3 teams has a chance to be knocked out of this qualification, and that is blue, black, and pink. They all have 1 point, and Team Green has 0 points. And right now, it looks like, black team penalizing each other. Nuvenede sailing into Casio. That's also a way to tell the other teams, we are in control. You can't kill us. We're doing it all by ourselves. Vic, Martine Fernandez, and X382 Jones. It looks like they are a little bit in trouble because Lucas Moore and Cube are actually controlling the race here in the middle. So that's how it's going. So let's see how it goes up here. TP, Team Portugal, Semendes, Nuva Neves, X382, TP Martin. So Semendes, he is in the lead. He needs to put up a wall block to make sure that both his teammates and Team Blue can come back in the race. It's getting exciting. We are getting ready to see that action we are looking forward to. It's the second leg upwind. Penalty, Martine Fernandez inflicted by Lucas Moore. Now the battle is coming up. It's now or never. The Viking strikes first blood against the Portuguese Pirates. Then we have the blue team with Vic Dean, the Australian sitting behind. He needs some help. But first thing we will see is Semendes. He will put up a wall block. I'm pretty sure of that. See, first wall block coming up. But now he's in trouble. A lot of the boats just going outside. Oh, Deja Vu pressuring, attacking Nuvo Neves. Nice attack, inside turn by X382 Jones. Penalty Semendes. So, green team still in control, but blue team managed to sneak away. Vic Bradley in the lead, so he can put in a wall block. So now we're going to have one of those crazy races downwind, where it's all about killing as many people as you can. Kill the other teams and make sure you're not losing. Another wall block coming up. This is going to be one of the closest races downwind. And right now it looks like Team Black managed to sneak away. But they are in the lead and the wind shadow is 30 meters big on a J boat. Let's see it from the top. All boats ready to attack, but it looks like 2 of the black teams are away. And that's giving an issue because Santos are in trouble. Penalty to Vic. So the blue team are in trouble. Vic Arthur, Vic Bradley. But it's mostly Dean over here that are in trouble. Jonesy with another penalty. A pink boat in the opposite side with a penalty. Team Pink are doing what they are not meant to do. Getting a double penalty in behind. So will it be pink? Will it be black? Will it be blue? Getting out of the race. Oi, penalty Lucas Moore. Luckily for him, they're only halfway downwind. It's a medium wind. It's only 10 knots speed. Right now he's throwing dirty on Deja Vu, but he's coming out of it, getting ready to attack a blue boat, but he's going to attack Vic Bradley. There we see it. Bradley with a penalty. Blue team in trouble. But opposite side here by pink and black team, they are in very light wind. So the boats in the opposite side can sneak away. So it's going to be a black or pink boat. They're trying to go back in the wind. And Vic Arthur also sailing into lighter wind. Nuva Neves with a penalty in the middle. Penalty! X383 drones. I have to say, I can shout penalty galore right now. Not a penalty, Martine Fernandez. It's black, it's pink. It's black, it's pink. It's going to be those 2 teams who is going to fight, who will not continue into race number 5. Right now, it looks quite pink, but it's also going all black. See, Nuva Neves needs to come back and help. If they manage to penalize, they need to penalize now. Casio needs to penalize. Be penalized by Semendes, or else it's too late. That a penalty comes in. Semendes coming back in the race. It's goodbye to the black team. Great stuff we just had here. Great stuff. So, goodbye to the black team. 3 teams ready for the next round, round number 5. And then, if one of the teams that has a point is getting knocked out and getting a point, then we will get ready to the final. To all the new viewers out there, or all of you who's been joining in and out of the channel during tonight's show, then we have, this is round number 4. It's the last round because the final, there's 3 teams left. It's the green team with Lucas Moore, Déjà Vu, and Cube. They have 0 points. They are in the lead right now. So I'm very satisfied from the behalf on E-Sailing TV. Then we have the blue team with Vic Arthur, Vic Dean, Vic Bradley, Bradley Adams, Dean Forum, and Arthur. They are having 1 point. So if they're losing the next race, then they will not join the final. But we also have pink team, not pink team, but pink team with the Colt Team Portugal with Martine Fernandez, X382 Jones, and Mendes. And they also have 1 point. So it's only if Lucas Moore and Cube and Déjà Vu is losing this race, we will have one more race. But because if one of the other teams are losing, then it's time for a final. Race number 5 coming up in a few sec. So this is going to be very, very interesting. The players are already in there. So who will go into the next race? Will it be the Portuguese, or will it be the international team with the British-speaking people, or will it be the administrator team? Let's see how it goes. And this time we have pretty fast joining in. We are missing 1 blue and 1 green. Then we are ready for the start. So let's have it. Great race, great stuff. So let's see how it is. Hello to you, Lucas Moore. Welcome in the chat. Enjoy that you're watching what we're saying here and seeing. Yeah, I know you're watching on Twitch, so you only have 2 to 3 seconds delay, so you actually can use the intel to something here. So that's how it is. Good game to all of you here. Let's get ready to rumble. Green, pink, blue. Pink and blue has 1 point. Green team has 0 point. And the team who's losing with 2 points first is out, and then there will be 2 teams left going into a final. There will be a best out of 3. But who will go into that final? Who will it be? Will it already be after this race? Because we're going to say goodbye to blue or pink, or will we have another race because green will get a point? So let's see how this will unfold. Always interesting what's happening. Always interesting how it will be. So, I'm just getting a private message right now. I'm just getting a private message right now from Cube that the reason why he's called my name, he changed the account, but the reason why I called E-Sailing TV is a glitch in the game because it remember who was online. And then we have another info. I really love all the info I'm getting from you guys out there. Vic Arthur is the 2020 UK champion of the laser radial boat. So a laser sailor champion from UK is in the race here. The game is on 38 seconds coming in. So let's see how it goes. How this will work. Will it be blue? Will it be pink? Or will we have the first point to the green team? The starting line is getting smaller. 18 seconds to the start. The guys are speaking together in the chat rooms or in the conference rooms, telling each other what to do. And let's see how it will unfold. Penalty galore. 3 penalties handing out in the start. 2 for the blue teams. That might be a psychological war in between blue and green. Perfect start for all of them. Penalty to Vic Arthur. So the champion with a penalty from the laser radial from the UK. So right now 2 blue boats in behind. But it's the first leg up, so everything can happen. Jack is saying from YouTube that Team Green will win. Let's see what will happen if Team Green will win. We are not sure. We're not sure how that will happen. There we go. E-Sailing TV. That's Cube. He actually changed his name but a glitch is still calling him e-sailing TV. We love when that happens. We love when we have these fantastic fans taking our name. No, Vic and Arthur are a cube are in a small battle here behind. Interesting where the boats are placing themselves. Right now there's a huge wind pressure in the middle of the racetrack, and see, that's beautiful. I love when VR are fixing issues that the community is writing for them. So now we can see where the wind pressure is. We can sail after it. And it looks like it's going to be a lighter wind now in the left-hand side here by Vic Arthur, X382 Jones, Martine Fernandez and Lucas Moore. And right now the pink team are quite in control above blue and green here. So all about what's happening. Vic Arthur going upwind, crossing upwind straight away. Jones, he's too slow for that turn. He had all the chance to cover the other boats, but he's actually losing that upwind leg here. But the opposite side, we have another battle over here. That's Vic, Bradley and Cube. And the loser of this one will be way, way behind of the other boats, because they're sailing into lighter wind. And it doesn't look the wind will shift in their favor. But it's only the first upwind leg. The other boats are assembled in the front, so we will see a wall block or a wind block up there where they will manage to get other boats penalized. Vic is pressuring Cube. It looks like a personal battle out here. Bradley and Cube battling each other. So let's see how this is going in. And small battles in the middle. Let's jump in here. Small battle, Déjà Vu, Lucas Moore trying to control the other boats. Vic Arthur going to the left-hand side. Darcy has a chance to come in. He will try to do the inside turn, but the rest of the boat will come from starport. And there are two rules in a mark rounding. You can come from the inside, as we will see TPX 382 come and Vic Arthur. Then it's when you enter the mark rounding, so when you come from port side and going on the inside, then you have to ride away. But if you come from starport, as we see here, then all the boats coming from port side will get a penalty. Almost succeeded for the green team to sneak in. This is the gap. Blue team wants no double penalty. Blue team also. But see what happened here. We have two teams trying to make a gap to the pink team, but unlucky for green. They just got the penalties afterwards, but they are still positioning themselves. Pink team starting behind in the first downwind leg. Will it be pink we are saying goodbye to? And then we'll have a BO3 with blue versus green. Or will it be a blue team? Because when you're coming from behind in a J-pod in downwind with this wind pressure, then you actually have the favorite at the favorite side, because then you have the wind shadow and you can come with speed. Opposite side, blue versus pink. Vic Arthur is going pressured by X382 Jones. Martine Fernandez is coming for the rescue. It looks like green team is getting ready just to sneak away. The other teams are battling each other, so green team will go away. There's a small wind shadow made by Vic Dean, but he got a wind shadow by Semendez. So it looks like that green team are getting ready to get a gap down to the other teams. I know it looks like they are close, but the way they're positioning themselves, they are in a little bit of control of this race. Tactics, communication. What will happen? Green team can penalize both Martine Fernandez and Vic Arthur over there. They're getting ready for it, and they manage also to go on the inside of the other boat. So let's see this mark rounding. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't matter which side they're going to. Penalty to Déjà Vu. Penalty to Cube, missing that attack. Penalty to Lucas Moore. So the favorite position for Team Green was lost because of missing their attack. And now suddenly we have the green team behind. Interesting call here. Interesting battle we're seeing. So, but they're still a little bit controlled. Cube with another penalty. Jones with a penalty. The Vic team, Team Blue, make the gap in that mark rounding there. Luckily for them, they managed to penalize. Luckily for them, green team didn't hit their penalties. They didn't hit their mark. They tried to attack blue team and they lost the battle. So now the blue team are in control. And it looks like they are starting to have a gap. It's only Lucas Moore Moore and Cementos, they have a chance to get close enough. But right now they're focused on defending their own team. Cube going to the left-hand side. He's the one most behind. Jones, he is getting ready to be controlled by Deschavaux. Penalty to Jones. So Deschavaux just made that downwind attack, helping Cube up in position. But is this good or bad? Because right now, the only one that actually has a chance to attack the blue team was Cementos and Martine Fernandez. And they are actually not able to join in that battle. This means Team Blue, the Vic team, sneaks away and will not be the one that's losing this race. So I will already say that this battle is between Green team and Pink team. Cube with a penalty, calculated penalty. Looks like that because Cementos went far away from the fleet to come here. Wind shift coming in. So right now, Cube didn't lose much about that, but the Pink team lost a lot of distance in between each other because Cementos was so focused on attacking Cube. Martine Fernandez getting ready to support. It looks like the Green team will put up a wall block. It's going to be Pink versus Green. Blue team, if they don't make a mistake up here, they can just sail away. But let's see. Lucas Moore getting ready to penalize Vic Dean. No, Vic Dean going on the inside. Deschavaux, can he manage? No. Blue team is gone. And I'm not sure Deschavaux and Lucas Moore will use their energy to attack the blue team. It's all focused on the Pink team. Lucas Moore putting up a wall block. Deschavaux putting up a wall block. They need to have Cube back in the race. He cannot be alone against 3 Pink boats. Aye. No. Deschavaux is not going to attack Vic Dean. I think that's using too much energy. Lucas putting up a wall block. 1 Pink boat going around. Another Pink boat sails into him. Martine Fernandez. That make Cube coming up. Lucas Moore rounding. So now we have 2 green boats against 2 pink boats. And we have in front safety in Deschavaux getting ready to attack Jonesy. So mano a mano, Pinks versus Green. Who will it be? If Green loses, then they will just get a point on the account and we'll have 1 more race. But if Pink loses, then we have a final, a BO3 final coming up with Green versus Blue. First penalty, first blood to Team Pink. Martine Fernandez killing Cube. So let's go up to the top view just to see the battle here. Oh, yeah, another penalty. Lucas Moore loses to Martine Fernandez. Martine Fernandez, he has the wild. He's getting ready. It is the piracy. It's also Portugal, the home of pirates. So let's see how that will go. Right now, it looks like a point to Team Green. It doesn't look like they will be able to come back in this race. I think Deschavaux is too focused on attacking Jonesy over there. I thought he should more focus on pressuring Cementos. But let's see. 1/3 left. Will they be able to do an attack? Will they be able to come in? Oh, let's see here. We need to see it from here. Let's see. Vic Dean. He's a very slow win. Is Dean losing this one because he's positioning himself wrong? No, he's safe. But first attack. Deschavaux coming in. Boom. Boom. Double penalty. Deschavaux made it. Dean also hit Jonesy. So Jones cannot defend his team. This is goodbye. Game over. Team Pink. That's how fast they can go. Again, we are seeing Deschavaux doing a double attack, a double kill, a double strike, headshot, Deschavaux. So that's how it can do. So we're going into the match race, into the final, best of 3. It's going to be Team Vic against the organizers. So that's how it's going to be. So a best of 3 coming up in a few sec. So that's how the cookie crumbles. Please stay tuned. We just have a small commercial break. Morning, good afternoon to all of you e-sailing fans around the world. Welcome to e-sailing TV. We are in Marseille. We are at the Sail GP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of Sail GP will receive their trophy. Martine. Most of the boats are in the committee boat, sailing into each other. Massive penalties in this start.
Good start. This is superb. And look at the speed of the Spaniards.
From the start, and remember they're trying to hit that zero. That
quite interesting call what's happening here. We have a lot of questions in the chat, but also in the private chat room. Who is out? Who is out? It looks like Vic Dean for him. He was in trouble, but somehow he managed to penalize X382 Jones. And at the same time, Deja just killed 2 of the pink team boats, and suddenly blue survived and pink was out. So, goodbye to Team Pink. So we will get ready for a BO3, a best of 3 final in between the last one. So let's have the teams in. Let's have this final, so we can go into it. So F is in the chat for blue. Was blue losing? Interesting. We have. I'm just waiting for. Let's see the scoring. Let's see what happened. What happened? Did blue just lose on the finish line? We didn't see it. Was I too fast to call it? I was too fast to call it. It's blue is out. Somehow blue managed to go out. So interesting. I will love to see that that game rewatch, because in my opinion, it looks like it was pink team. So we're just waiting. We right now we have the green team in the final room getting ready for this battle, but we are waiting. Is it blue or pink? They're still discussing. I don't know why. They have the results. So is it Dean who lost it, or was it the pink losing it? It's always interesting. We have to wait for the race officers to call it. So we are waiting for them to call it. So we are still waiting for it. So it's called blue is out. So no more a blue team with us anymore. Goodbye, Team Blue. So it's pink going into the final. I have to rewatch that one because I was so focused on that battle down there. But somehow Dean, he lost it on the finish line with 0.1 second. So let's get it ready to the BO3 final, pink versus green. And this is what it's all about. The winner of this final will get a cap. So it wasn't Team Vic going into it, and I can say to you, in the private chat, people are sending Kleenex. They are sending a lot of things into them, and that downwind pressure that was from Dean Forum was killing him. So he lost wind pressure over there, and that was giving it to the other team. So we are ready with the final. 3 green, 3 pink. So get ready to some action. Don't cry, Vic team. You did a fine job, but you lost it on the finish line. That's how it can happen. Now we are missing one player. That's Cube. He's trying to get his real name into the game instead of e-sailing TV name. I can totally understand him. Stealing my brand is not always the best thing to do. No, I know he already changed the account, but that's that we can't change at the moment. This is the BO3 final. We have been online quite some time, 2.5 hours. So can anybody explain what happened? Yeah, what happened was Dean Forum was attacking from the left-hand side. There was no wind pressure. So the other boats, they got a penalty. They had a lot of wind, even if they got a penalty on pink. So they had more speed when they crossed the finish line. So the blue team was losing. So that was happened. That's a long time since we have seen these wind pressure and these wind glitches. But cool. Glad that we experienced it today. So pink versus green. Best of 3. Let's get ready for some action. Let's see how this go. Let's see how this unfold. Now we have also been online for almost 2.5 hours actually. So let's see who will win this. Will it be a 2-0 battle or will we go into all 3 races? We don't know. We will find out within the next 20 minutes. 30 seconds to start. Will it be the organizers Lucas Moore, Cube, or Deja Vu winning it? Or will it be Team Pink, Cemendes, Martine Fernandez, X382 Jones? 3 versus 3. We're getting ready for it. And I can say to you that it's quite funny to following right now what they're doing. 3 seconds to start. No, what happened? Penalty to Jones. Disconnection to Jones. X382 Jones out of the race. The race was started, so I can already call it. There will not be a race over, but 1-0 to Team Green. So that was the first race. Unlucky. This is what happens. He lost connection. He lost it, and the start was going. He got a penalty, and then it glitched, and the start was going. So that was race number 1. We're waiting for the race officers to ride, and they're actually riding. Go out of the race because it has already been won. The same thing we will do. We will just oh, okay. They're just saying it's not last is over. It's normal team races, but they just changed the rules. So it looks like it's a normal team race, so it's all about points. So I have to remember the rules. Then we have 6, 12, 21 points in total. So if they get less than, if they get first and second and first and third, then they can win. So it's all about positions now. So if Team Green makes sure that Team Pink is not winning, then it's not all over. So a disconnection has no infliction in the BO3. They just forgot to inform us not last is out. It's a team race now where it's all about points. But if and they're disconnecting. No, they're making a restart. This is not good for TV production, guys. So they are making a restart. So a restart coming up. Called 2 minutes into the game. That's That's not normal. We see that. So let's get ready. Let's get ready to see how it goes. And this also makes sure that we got the new rules coming up. And the new rules is quite simple. We have we are playing team races now, where it's all about, there's 21 points, so it's all about getting less points as possible. It's a best of 3, so let's see how this will go. So, back into the game. Team Pink versus Team Green. Best out of 3. We are ready to start. So race officer, start the race. There we're going. So, now we've seen Jones has some issue with his internet connection. That can be pretty hard, but we also learned that an internet a disconnection can also be good. Can still make the team wins, because then they will just have to win and get second, or win or get third. Then they will still be able to win. So let's see how it happens. 21 points is the total amount of points, and if they are getting more than 11 points, more than 10 points actually, they are out. Yeah, thank you for being online today. See you tomorrow, or see you in the next stream we're going to do. So, battle is on. 20 seconds. The boats are following each other. It's a normal fleet race this time, but they will still... Nope. I have to say, X382 Jones, he's out of the game. This is the second time he's disconnecting just up to the start. So, and that was a penalty. So I'm not sure they will call a restart. I'm pretty sure they will just call that he's out. So let's see what's going on here. 3 green boats sneaking away. So if Team Pink is not winning this race and gets second and third, then it's goodbye. So it looks like it's going to be one point for Team Green, and this one, Lucas Moore is a little bit in control. There we have Lucas Moore, Cube, Lucas Moore controlling Martine Fernandez. Martine Fernandez going in front of Cube. Mendes, Deja Vu going all by himself here. They just need to keep the team outside, Team Pink, Team Portugal outside of winning and getting second and third. But if they just make sure they're not winning the race, then it's game over. So let's see how this will work. It's nice and slow upwind. They are following each other. They are a bit in a wind pressure. The wind is coming from the right hand side. Let's see which beautiful city we're in. Big seabeds. This is a southern part of England, isn't it? It's Portsmouth. So there's a lot of wind pressure here. Coming from the right hand side. So let's see how it goes. They're going to the left hand side, and right now Lucas Moore is controlling Mendes, Martine Fernandez controlling Cube. Deja Vu can come in and control all of them. They just need to keep Team Pink outside of a winning course, because if they don't win the race, then it's goodbye, game over in this first race, and 1 point to the green team. So will Lucas Moore, will Deja Vu, will Cube managing to cover the pink team, or will they lose it? Right now it looks like a great battle for the lead. Martine Fernandez against Lucas Moore, and while they're battling, Mendes can actually sneak up. Oh, Martine Fernandez penalizing Lucas Moore. That's giving Mendes the lead right now. So now it's where we want. Now the excitement is in. Martine Fernandez trying to do the impossible. 2 against 1. Right now, Team Portugal are in a good position, but Cuba on the inside. Martine Fernandez outside. They will entering the mark rounding zone from a port side, and this means Cube has to ride away. Mendes trying to come in, penalizing Cube. He is not able to touch him. That was maybe the biggest mistake they did in this race. Now they lost the lead. They lost the chance to sneak away and control it. So, but they have to do something. They're still in second and third, but green team are creating a burger. They are putting them into prison. First penalty, Mendes. This will still be a hard one. Penalties, Mendes. Martine Fernandez will get... Oh! Lucas Moore doing one more wall break. Same thing. Penalties, Mendes again. Double penalty. So, now if they keep Mendes down there, they keep him in 4th position or 5th, then it doesn't matter if Martine Fernandez win. So they just need to focus on one of the boats. Either Martine Fernandez make sure he's not winning, or keeping Mendes under position 4 or down, then they will win the race. So let's see how it's going. Let's see how they will push it. Cube in the lead. Déjà Vu with Mendes. Lucas Moore against Martine Fernandez. Cube, he just needs to sail away, and it looks like he has a breakthrough. 36, 34, 32, 30 meters. Yeah, Cube is gone. He's just caught in wind shadow, but there, Lucas Moore gets in between Martine Fernandez and Cube. This is the victory for Team Green. Great play by Lucas Moore there. Made sure Martine Fernandez either got a penalty or lost the wind shadow on Cube. And a penalty to Martine Fernandez. I have to say, no matter what's happening now, another penalty to Team Pink. I will call first point to Team Green. It's almost no reason to race it done, because Cube is more than 50 meters, 60 meters in front of the pink boats. They will not be able to catch him, and if he wins, then and keeps Team Pink out of winning, then Team Green has won the first point. And it's a good control they're making right now. Déjà Vu and Lucas Moore putting Martine Fernandez behind him, controlling him. And we can see Mendes trying to sneak away, but he's too far away. They will control him. They will handle him with no issues. So let's see. Yeah. Martine Fernandez, yeah, he attacked upwind, then Lucas Moore attacked, then he straight away attacked to the left-hand side again, lost momentum, and it doesn't matter. Lucas Moore and Déjà Vu can just slow down, make sure the two other guys, the two competitors, is more than 50 meters, and I have to say only 24 meters behind Cube, because then Cube, he can win the race for them. And it looks like 1-0 for Team Green. And it's a pretty serious one. There's no chance for Team Portugal to take it. So congratulations to them. And while we're seeing here, yeah, Pink, they're trying to do something, but Lucas Moore, Déjà Vu, well played. Good coverage, good attack. Making sure that the pink boats will not be able to catch up with Cube, and that's what it's all about. Let's see if Team Pink just disconnect and throw the towel then into the race shore court, and then say, hey, that was a loss, and let's get ready for the next race. Or they will warm up and trying to come back in the race, try to attack the others, just to get some energy, some psychological energy back in the race there. Nice work by Lucas Moore, waiting for Martine Fernandez to cross in front of him, just to penalize him, and then at the same time controlling Mendes. Great stuff from Lucas Moore. One boat, keeping two boats behind him. That means two other boats has sneaked away. It is a conventional win for Team Green. No matter what happens, let's see. Martine Fernandez going to the right hand side. He's sailing into lighter wind. He needs to go to the left hand side where these boats are, where there's a lot of wind. Mendes trying to battling with Lucas Moore. It's too late. This is more just to show we haven't given up. We're not afraid of you guys. We know X382 Jones lost connection. We know that that we had to win and get second or third to be able to win this race. Mendes losing the battle to Lucas Moore. Lucas Moore just showing his skill on the race course. Another penalty to Martine Fernandez. And that was actually inflicted by himself because he maneuvered when he sailed into Lucas Moore. So that's how it is. Lucas Moore still controlling two boats, 2 versus 1. This is more for showing it. There we see Cube crossing the finish line. A victory for Team Green. Lucas Moore just need to sail downwind instead of doing the showing here and cross the finish line. Then the game is over. So 1-0 to Team Green. It's a best of 3. So who will lose it? Who will win it? We actually don't know. We can still have 2 more races in this final. But this was race number 1. Lucas Moore still having fun. Just showing, hey, I'm not afraid of you guys. And then they finally managed to penalize him. But he's not ending up last. So 1-0 till the Team Green. So it looks like Green are in the mood today. Will they win the next race also? There's a huge chance. They won the first round, went straight into round 4. Round 4, they were the only one going towards the final without losing a point. And now they're starting winning race number 1. And we're going into race number 2. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's see this race. Right now, the teams are coming in, so let's get ready to race number 2. Race 2 coming up. They're coming in nice and slowly and getting ready for the battle. So who will win, who will lose? I have to say, I'm throwing my money on Team Green right now because it doesn't look like we saw the battle against Lucas Moore against 2 sailors in the downwind action. And he just controlled the race. So something really, really impossible or improve have to happen to do it. So let's see how it's going. 2 players missing. 1 from Team Green, 1 from Team Pink. And then we'll go into race number 2 of this BO3 final. Guys, if you like what you're seeing and what you're watching, then you're always allowed to go in and support us. You can do that either by the support link, but you can also go in if you don't want to support us and then buy some merch. Let's just show the prizes here in the studio. The winners are getting a cap today, an e-sailing TV cap. It's the white one today, and then that's for the winning team. And we also have black versions. We have t-shirts, carrier bags, everything. You can go in and see it. So if you want something, go in and order it and we will send it to you straight away. Teams are ready. Let's get ready to rumble. So we are ready for race number 2. Right now it's 1-0 for we are going into the final. It's 1-0 for Team Green against Pink Team. And X382 Jones is writing, hey, I still have huge issue with internet connection. So let's see how that goes. And right now we have a glitch on him also. So that might be even more trouble for him when we have a glitch here counting down how far away he is from the other boats. So let's cross our fingers it's not happening, because if it's happening, then I will call the winner straight away, that it's going to be Team Green. 25 seconds till this start. Right now they're clustering up. Green team are they're coming up nice and slow. On the finish line, it's not crossed yet. There's no false start. We can see it here. Pink taking one to the pin end. Mendes. They're actually rounding around the green team. Nice done there by Team Pink. So double penalty to green team. And they are in control of Lucas Moore also. So well played by them. And there we go. Getting upwind here. Yeah, good looking, but let's see here. TP Menendez for himself. Martine Fernandez, Jonesy in here. Lucas Moore, and then Deja Vu and Cube cannot do anything. Way behind from the start, so it's all up to Lucas Moore to do some magic. He's currently in second. He needs to penalize the either third and first, plus building up a wall block to make sure that his teammates will be able to come back in the race, or else it will be 1-1. Remember, there's 21 points in this race format they're doing here, so it's all about having less than 11 points. So if you're getting first, third, and fourth, then you have 9 points. If you get first, third, and fifth, then you have 10 points and still winning it. But if you're getting a second, third, and fifth, sixth, then you have 11 points. So it's all about counting and calculating your points to win it. Lucas Moore under pressure. Jonesy attack him. A burger coming in. Menendez. Wow, nice covering here by Team Pink. The two leading boats covering up Lucas Moore while making room for Martine Fernandez to sneak away. And that's a good coverage. Nice strategy. Well played. Menendez sails away while Jones is pressuring Lucas Moore away, far away. That's very good move by Team Portugal. It looks like it's already game over for the green team, because if the two pink boats in the lead sneaks away for rounding the mark with more than 28 meters, actually between 22 and 28 meters for the downwind action, then the green team will not be able to catch them. That is maybe the most well played first upwind leg I have seen for a long time in this format. Great job by Martine Fernandez and Menendez. But let's see. Cube coming in. They will not, they're too far away. They will not be able to throw wind shadow on the leading boats. So will they just give up, or will they race it and hope they can get some wind? Jones, he just have to go in and do a wall block. Cube can penalize him. If he's not, no, he's just managed to go in front of Cube. Wall blocks coming up. Game over, Mats. That's set ball for Team Pink. Great move. I have to say that is the best first upwind leg for a long time. That is a very fine tactic they did there. Another penalty, Team Green. It is not possible to capture the two pink boats in the lead. So no matter what happens, Pink has won the race. Even Jones with bad connection, he's the one behind, can losing connection go out. It's only if one of the boats in the lead gets lost connection, they will win it. But I might just call it and say, okay, 1-1. Let's get ready to the next round. But let's see. They're racing it done, but until now they just need to be in wind, and it succeeds for them to be in wind. They are 110 meters in the lead. So it looks like we're going to see them sail this race done. We are waiting for either disconnection or that the two pink boats in the lead get berserk and kill each other and penalize each other. I'm not sure that will happen. Or the Kraken will come in and take them. That can also be a case of scenario. Menendez, Martine Fernandez, Jonesy, Lucas Moore, Deja Vu, and there, small battle. Jones just taking a penalty. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anything. Let's see it. They're going upwind. There are 70 meters to the leading boat. In an upwind leg like this, you can lose, if it's a really bad upwind leg, you can lose 15 meters in a J boat. And normally we see 5 meters if a boat is doing quite well. So it looks like mission impossible. Tom Cruise is not part of it. So Lucas Moore and Déjà Vu is just sailing to see if they can capture meters. Right now it's actually succeeding quite well. They're winning 4 meters according to servers. They're winning a bit of a meters. They're going to each side. See if they can confuse the two boats in the middle, Fernandez and Martine Fernandez. But they just need to focus on their own race and just sail towards the finish line. And when we are speaking about sailing towards the finish line, it's all about not doing any mistakes and just find a win when you're going downwind. Fernandez, Martine Fernandez, and X382 Jones just made this fantastic first upwind leg where they won it. Interesting call. Let's see here. 842 meters in between Cube, Déjà Vu and Fernandez. Oi, that's actually quite interesting here. He's getting closer and closer. 36, 38. Nah, it's going to what is Lucas Moore? No, he's too far away. So instead of that, let's see Déjà Vu. If Déjà Vu is lucky and everything goes his way, and he wins in that mark rounding up here. No, Fernandez just did a small mistake. He's doing a double tack. He thinks he needs to control Déjà Vu. This might be the chance I'm speaking about. 34 meters, 32. It's all about 22, 28. Now we need to keep an eye. This is interesting. Déjà Vu might have a chance to go in and throw dirty on Fernandez. Fernandez made that mistake he was not allowed to do. He was not allowed to do it. He threw. Let's see, this is the interesting part. Déjà Vu will round the mark here now. Will he be able to throw dirty? 34. He's just capturing Fernandez. No! Déjà Vu hitting the mark. No. It looks so brilliant. It looks so great. Such a good upwind leg by Lucas Moore and Déjà Vu. And they made Fernandez make a mistake. And then he hits the damn mark and the wind disappears. But let's see here. He's still in wind shadow. Whoosh. So the leading boats made also a small mistake because the wind removes. See, Lucas 8.4, 7.6. Oi. Lucas can sneak in from the side now. We need to see it from this angle here. Let's go close to Lucas and follow this race. Lucas has a chance to come in. This is that chance. Déjà Vu will attack Fernandez. Fernandez made a mistake again, going into lighter wind. That helped Déjà Vu coming close to him. If he's managed to penalize Fernandez and Lucas Moore comes with speed and sneaks up, then they can take third and second. And then it's 1 point to green. And then suddenly pink team is losing. Now I've been talking down that they haven't had a chance to come back. Then we saw Fernandez doing a double tack upwind, tried to cover Déjà Vu. That was a mistake. So, who's winning this battle? If Déjà Vu is winning it, then Lucas Moore can sneak in. 9.7, 8.3. Déjà Vu penalize him now. Then Lucas Moore has a chance to come in. Come on, Team Green. Come on, Team Pink. It's now or never. Déjà Vu needs to do an attack. He needs to do an attack. He needs to pressure him out. He needs to attack. He is in front of him. Lucas Moore coming with speed. Will this be the victory for Team Green? Then it's all up to Cube and Jones. Well played by Green Team. Now there's only one chance back. That's Jones versus Cube. Will Green win this one? That was a fantastic comeback. We had one of the best first upwind legs ever, tactical-wise. And then we have a fantastic comeback by Déjà Vu and Lucas Moore. But we still have a battle. Will Cube take it? Cubes take it 2-0 for the green team. So, congratulations to the green team, the race officers, of winning this fantastic team race festival. And guys, then I have to send some caps to you guys, to Lucas Moore in Denmark. That's the cheapest one to send. Then to Cube in Belgium and to Déjà Vu in Britain. Wow, what a race! What a race! And I have to say, I have the in-game here. See how they're switching positions all the time. This is insane. The first upwind leg, well played by Team Pink. I've never seen such a good upwind leg. How they managed to cover Lucas Moore, penalizing, pressuring him out. But then we saw another upwind leg, well played by Lucas Moore and Déjà Vu, and they just managed to have Déjà Vu get in contact with Fernandez. Fernandez went into panic, did a double tag upwind, and that was the costly one that lost it. And then downwind, Déjà Vu managed to capture Fernandez. Lucas Moore went into a higher wind pressure, and Cube won the battle against X382 Jones. And that's how they won the race. Congratulations to Team Green. Thank you for all of you watching this. I hope you have fun and all that. Stay safe, stay home, sleep well. It's late night here, so we need to sign off for this event. See you next time we are online. Cheers.